Hello. Now, I've just got to tell Little Paul there's an issue, Little Paul, just so you know down here. Anyway. What have I got to tell you? I've got to tell you so many things. Hello, first of all. How are you? I'm a bit befuddled and befixed because they've shut down 2 roads, right, for me to get here. So normally I drive 29 miles to get to work. This morning, I have to drive 49 miles to get to work. So I was a bit befuddled, and there were so many lorries, actually. Anyway, good morning. Now, a bit of bad news to start with for some of you. I'm in for 6 days in a row now. Oh. But we're going to have a fabulous day because Amanda Wyatt is here with me. She looks like she's dressed for a party. I don't know where she's been last night. She's come straight here, obviously. Anyway, have a look. Now, apparently, we've got a new menu. Oh, yeah, coming up today with me, John Scott. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Where have the pictures gone? I like the pictures on the side. Anyway, I like the pictures. Fit and flare dress with Amanda Wyatt at 8 o'clock, if we can get the machine working. 9 o'clock, we've got trans-seasonal blueprints. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, I'll find out what that means. I know what I've got in the hour, obviously, because I've done my prep. I didn't know it was trans-seasonal blueprints. Oh, I say. 10 o'clock is all about the base. That's Amanda Wyatt with her, I was going to say with her leathery bottom, but I better not say that. And then at 11 o'clock, we've got dressmaking essentials. Now, at 11 o'clock, I've got this new book that I absolutely adore. 11 o'clock, there is a sewing book, which is fantastic. Apparently, it's been on air once before with Natasha a week or so ago, but it's just incredible. Now, I've made them get lots for me because I think it'll go really, really well. But 11 o'clock, there's a fantastic sewing book in there. Right. Do you want to get in touch? This is how you can do it. This is how you get in touch. You go to our website, www.sewingquarter.com. You click on Watch the Show Live, and you get a plain white screen like that. There we go. And then coming up with John Scott today. Now, if you scroll down the page, you see there on the right-hand side, it says Message to Studio. You need to log in to be able to do this, but you can just say hello, but make sure you keep it short. You've only got 140 characters, and then it cuts off. At your end, you can carry on typing as much as you like, but at my end, it'll get cut off after 140 characters. That will be sent through to producer Paul upstairs, and then he will send it through to the tablet on my desk, which someone has been playing with because they were on Facebook when I came in earlier. While we're on that screen, have a look at products from today's show. That's all the goodies that Natasha had yesterday. In a minute, all of those will disappear, and everything as I introduce it from today's show will appear. Oh, what? Hey, go back. Ooh, that's nice. I'm sure that's supposed to be more than that. £16.70. Oh, did they have a sale yesterday? Oh, it might. Oh, no, it'll still be there. If it's there, that means there's still one left. There's still one left. Did you have a sale yesterday? 40% off storage. Ooh, lovely. Go and check the website for that. Anyway, in a minute, all that will disappear and all my stuff will appear. If you go to the top of the page, next to where I'm standing, there's a square. Oh, it's gone now. But where it says, oh, no, there it is. Add to basket. On the Prairie quilt bundle they had at $63.99. My items will appear there. You can click on that and pop it in your basket. Now, remember, you can check out as many times as you like during the day. You only pay one P&P of £2.95 for the whole day. Now, if you want to send in a picture or a longer message, you can do. That's email, studio@sewingquarter.com, studio@sewingquarter.com. The other thing I have to tell you is it's our birthday on the 31st of January. Does this shirt make me look fat? Anyway, it's our birthday on the 31st of January, and we've got one of our competitions is for you to design and build a block. Now, it needs to be 12.5 inches in size, so finished 12 inches. It can be appliqued, it can be patchwork, it can be whatever you want it to be. Do not quilt it, do not finish it off. Just make sure, oh, there it is, the birthday block bonanza. Get rid of that now. Been some beautiful ones come in already. You won't get it back. It needs to be in by the 20th, so you've only got 8 days to get it here. All the terms and conditions, you go to the website, front page of the website, go right down to the bottom, all the terms and conditions and the address of where you need to send it to is there. Excuse me. And they're all going to be stitched together to make a great big quilt. That's why you can't have it back. But there's not a gang, what's it called? Panel of judges. A gang of judges going to choose the 3 or 4 favourites, the best ones. And there are prizes to be won. There are bundles of fabric to be won. So that's the block. That's the birthday. Tula Pink's here on the 7th of February. What else have I got to say? Was there something else I've got to say? Oh, now, before I do that, the first hour, we're making this dress. Right, hang on. This is gorgeous. Oh, now, Can you see? Can you see? Well, you need to see that. It's very tall. It's based on Amanda. All right, Mand. Have a look, have a look, have a look. Look at the hem of this dress. Oh, there's a picture of it there. Not doing it the best justice in the still there. Have a look at it moving for real life. Look. Look at that gorgeous hem. Flare, it's got a gorgeous flare to it. Now, it hasn't got godets in it, but it's almost like a godate skirt. Isn't it fantastic? Just a bit tall, isn't it? You'll see in a minute why it's that tall. Right. Amanda, yes, this is, now, if I was little Paul, right, this is what little Paul feels like most. Hello, everybody. That's what little, there you go. Right, okay, exactly. Well, he's got his little bother boots on today. Where's Chris? I'll give that to Chris, because I'll put that over there. No, 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 well, you'll come with me, you'll come with me. Because we're doing Ponte Roma fabrics and everything. We've got a special deal on the Overlocker today. Special deal on the Overlocker. Have a look. Overlocking starter bundle. You get the Elna 664 overlocking sewing machine with 4 spools of Gutermann Black Mini King overlocking thread for £290.96. So you're saving £10. So that bundle would normally cost you £300.96. But you're going to save £10 today if you buy it today. So that's the Elna 664 overlocking sewing machine, plus the 4 spools of thread for £290.96. Amanda, you know Amanda loves her overlocker. I'll get her to talk about it more later. Let's do some fabric then, very quickly. Right, now, there's been a bit of an issue this morning, hasn't there, Amanda? So, I've got all these different fabrics, all Ponte Roma. We've got the, now, if you're watching the other day, we had this the other day, very, very popular, this one. This is the Ponte Roma. Black spot. Well, it's not black spot, really, is it? It's a white spot on black, but it's $3.99. Okay, now, that's nice. Now I've got this one. Can't open this one. I'll tell you why in a minute. They say they're navy dots. They're not. They're black dots, these. No, they're black dots, these, definitely. Hang on, let me put the black thread next to it. These are definitely black dots. Let me put navy next to it. Oh, do you know what? They're inky black. Remember that ink you used to called Quink that was black and blue mixed together? That's what these are. They're more than navy. It's much, much darker than navy. It's like a black. Anyway, this is ivory with navy. Hang on, but look, I'm not allowed to open this one. We had a bit of an issue this morning with the courier again, you see. We're selling it by the half metre. We're not selling it by the top. We're not selling it by the top. Then we've got dogtooth. Very popular dogtooth. Very Jaeger. Oh, now, Hannah sent me a message again. I've spent money I haven't got. I've been in Jaeger and I've been in Whistles and I've spent a fortune. So goodness knows what she's bought. Here we go. Not Jaeger bombs, not drinking. $3.99. Black and white dogtooth ponte. That's, it won't strobe when you get it home, I promise. Now, I've now got black with a cream stripe or ivory stripe. They're all the same price. They're all the Ponte Roma. Well, you know how much you love the Ponte Romas. This is black stripe, yeah? $3.99 for half a metre. I've then also got, now this one definitely is navy. Got navy stripe. The stripe goes across the fabric, just so you know. Goes across the fabric, so it should be folded that way, really. Stripe goes across the fabric. I'll show you. Let me pull it out and show you first. Look how wide it is. Look how wide it is. 60 inches wide. There we go, look. Yeah, then we've got marl. Got marl. Lovely, isn't it? That grey, you've got the 2 tones of grey in there. I've got coloured Ponte Roma coming up in the last hour, in my 9 o'clock hour, as well. Oh, no! Marl sold out. Black. Got black. Just why we didn't pick the marl, isn't it? $3.99, half a metre. Got to move on because Amanda's standing waiting to get on. What's in the bottom of there? Dust. Okay, now I'll just take you through the overlocking threads first of all. We've got navy. Graphics coming in. £31.49 for all four. You get all four for that, £31.49. That's navy. Then we also have white. Can you see them, or do you want me to pull them out? Oh, no, you can see them there. 4 white ones for £31.90. It's all right. There. Oh, £31.49, sorry, £31.49. They're the white ones. Then we've got grey. Grey ones. Oh, I'm having a hot flush. I'll just do this. There's something on Instagram. Have you noticed? It's because they've got a picture of this much of me going, can you guess what it is yet? It's my belly. £31.49 for the grey. And then we also have it in the black. Well, there's the grey. That's the grey there, 4 of them. And then the black, the 4 black ones. We will get to in a minute, Amanda, don't worry. You came rushing in, didn't you? And could have waited. Could have sat there with your feet up for another 10 minutes. £31.49 for the black. Then the pattern that the dress has come from comes in 2 different size ways. There's this one, which is the 4 to 14. 6 to 14, sorry, 6 to 14. Oh, OK, you've got 14 to 22 up on the screen. There's 14 to 22. It's the same pattern, but just in different sizes. If you've got any questions about how much fabric you need or what size to go up to, just let us know. And then I've also got the 6 to 14, this one. And we will get the question, and I'll get Amanda prepped for it. If you're a size 14 to 16, which one do you go for? We'll ask her when we get over. OK? Right. Oh, nobody's moved the thingy. Hang on a second. The wheels are playing up a bit. So I'll just do it all myself. QVC, they never have to push a trolley, do they?
Good morning.
Look at you looking all glamorous. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I'd like to say thank you again for putting up with all our foibles today. We've had a right old morning this morning. Oh, what's all my notes doing on the desk? Right. So we're making this dress. What size are you making it in?
I cut a straight 14. Right. OK, because that's the one that we went, and we just went for the biggest size. And I would say it is good, true to size.
Oh, it is true to size?
Yeah.
So if you are, because this one goes to 14, that one starts at 16. If you buy a dress from Wallis, say, or Marks and Spencer's, that is, would you go to the 16 or would you go to the 14? If you were, you know, one of those people who's halfway between the two.
Probably a 14.
Because of the stretch of the fabric and things.
Yeah, you've got the stretch. It's making up, it depends how you like to wear your clothes, to be honest, as well. It makes up as a 38.5-inch bust.
Oh, well, there you go.
OK, so a 14, you're generally around about a 40-inch bust. Yes. But you need a little bit of stretch across for it to sort of, you don't want it too saggy. Yeah. Anyway, and the waist comes up as a 31.5, which is pretty much true to size, about a 32. Yeah. OK, so that's just going to skim quite nicely. And obviously, with the flare across the hips, they haven't included the hip measurement.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you've got such fullness.
Go through, yeah.
So it's a true 14, really. So if you are a curvaceous 14, I'd go for a 16, because you can always take it in, can't you? Once you've made it, you can always take it in.
That's right. The seam allowances are 5/8. Right. OK, so you've also got that little bit of manoeuvre because you've got so many seams all the way around. So even if
you could let each one out by a quarter of an inch.
And you're going to be swimming.
Perfect. Marcy says, good morning, lovely John and Amanda. John, I love that. It's not new. It's not new. It's not a new shirt. It's an old one. I put it on today because they put it on Instagram. But morning, Marcy, my love. Right. So now, was it easy to cut out?
Yes, there's only 5 pattern pieces to it. If I,
1, 2, 3,
4,
3 at the front and 2 at the back.
And the sleeves. Yeah. Okay.
Now, what we've done is Amanda's already made that one at home out of the black spot. What we're doing today is we're making a mixture of the 2 different spots, only because. Well, I'll tell you later.
And it is quick to make up. If you followed any of my social media on Wednesday, it was like, OK, I'm cut out, ready to go. And about an hour, about 2.5 hours later, I was like, and all done. And I'd had people in the shop as well.
Oh, brilliant. So basically, what we're saying is when you get the pattern, sit down with your cup of tea and read the pattern through right from beginning to end. But then cutting out and making it is going to be a doddle.
A real cinch.
So is it like a would it be good for a beginner?
Good for a beginner,
because it looks very stylish, doesn't it? I quite like the way it moves.
It does. Yeah, it's lovely. In fact, it was sat in my shop window.
Oh, was it
on my mannequin. It was sort of like in there. And I've had 3 people come in and go, oh, really like it.
Oh, brilliant. To tell them to watch then?
So I was like, yep, it's on Friday.
Oh,
so,
brilliant.
yeah, so it is lovely.
Excellent.
Okay,
lots of messages come through. Good morning, John and Amanda. Please may you say hello to my girls, Lily, Evie and Elsie. And Hattie, and Hattie. They watch every day whilst getting ready for school. Thank you. Oh, just, what time is it? Just you get off to school now. Don't spill your cornflakes down your top.
Okay, right. So, first little bit that you need to do then on your prep.
Quick question. I know I don't want to interrupt. We're sewing with an overlocker.
We are.
So the overlocker is a brilliant deal. If you haven't got an overlocker, can you sew it with a sewing machine? I know I ask you this every time we do this fabric.
And definitely you can.
Okay, but it's best to have an overlocker.
It is. It's quicker. It's a lot neater, and they're great fun.
Exactly.
But if you haven't, or you're sort of just on the cusp before you're embarking on them, you can do it with a normal sewing machine. You can stitch it with a straight stitch if you wish to, because all the seams are going downwards. They're not going to have a great amount of stretch to them. You can also do it with a very fine zigzag. I would recommend a stitch width of about 1.5 and the length of 2. Or if you've got the lightning bolt on your stitch machine, then I would use that. So yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, Julia Morrow. Good morning, John and Amanda. I've started dressmaking this year. Any tips on sewing with the Ponte Roma fabric for the first time, from Julie?
It's a fantastic fabric to start with. I always recommend starting with a Ponte Roma because they are so stable. It's like the next sort of step up from going from your cottons.
Yeah, because if you're watching, what day were we in? Was it Monday or Tuesday we've been in this week?
Yeah, Monday.
We were talking about other jerseys. This is a two-way, isn't it? Two-way stretch Ponte Roma.
This Ponte, yes. Some Pontes are, you'll see if they say a 2-way or a 4-way.
Yeah.
Now, some suppliers will say a 2-way is going across and that way.
Right.
So you do need to sort of check. The way I always sort of say, and other sort of suppliers as well say, is a 4-way. It goes across the grain that way, and then it goes back that way. But this one has not got that much.
Exactly.
So I would class this more as a 2-way stretch.
And a 4-way, we were saying the other day, it's like liquid mercury. It goes like this. It's quite difficult to work with if you're new to it, whereas this is a brilliant jersey to start with. So that's a good tip. Also, do you use, if you're using a sewing machine, do you use a jersey needle?
Yes. Okay, you can get jersey needles, you can get stretch needles, or you can get ballpoint needles.
Right.
When you're using a heavier jersey, then I would recommend a ballpoint needle. Okay, that's for sort of Ponte Romas and scuba. So scuba fabrics are we have had them before. Well, they're classed as a pont, but it's almost like a neoprene.
Which one did we have that on? I can't remember what we had that on. We had it on one day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was the Christmas show, the week before Christmas when I was on with you, and it got like the tiny little squares.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's very firm. So I'd use a ballpoint with those because it pushes through the fibres rather than ripping it through. And then I'd use a stretch needle if you're then working with knits and finer, and if you then go on to viscose lycras.
We work with a knit all day, but we don't need a different needle with him. £2.49 the jersey needles there. Right, let's get on.
Okay, so your first little bit of prep then, on your back and your front, is that you're going to do a little bit of stay stitching just around the curves. Okay, so you've got notches on the pattern. So you just put those in, and then you're just literally going to do some stay stitching. And stay stitching is what it says on the tin. It's going to stay in there. It's not one that you're going to remove afterwards. So you do it just inside your seam allowance.
Right.
So I generally tend to do it at about 1/2 inch rather than 5/8. So I know that it's just coming inside.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just going to stop that area from stretching out because you're cutting through the bias as well. It's going to have an increased amount of stretch.
Is it just a straight stitch then?
It's just a straight stitch.
And what size
your normal stitch length.
Oh, normal stitch length.
Normal stitch length. Whichever is obviously on the Elnas, they're set at 2.2. Yeah. Some of the other machines may come in at 2.4 or a 2. Okay.
And you only do that on like the princess seams. You don't do it anywhere else. You don't do it on your neck or anything like that.
No, it's just on those areas.
Okay.
Okay. I've then put some of the seam binding tape. Just fuse that onto the shoulders.
Oh, I've not got that. I have to show you a picture of that one.
Okay. And again, that just stops the shoulders from stretching out because our shoulders are our coat hangers. So when the garment is actually sort of sat on the shoulders, it can have a tendency to sort of drag out if you're not too careful.
699, you get 5 metres there. I'll show you the picture in a second. We haven't got one here because Amanda's used it all. But your 5 metres will go a long, long way, because if you think on this project, you're only using that much across the shoulders to start with. So it does last for a long, long time. Make sure you get the sticky side, the right side down there when you're ironing it on. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So with the stay stitching, when you sort of send anywhere else, you can do the stay stitching around the neck if you want to, but I haven't, because I'm going to be using the seam binding, which has already got stay stitching into it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. So once we've got those into place,
so where have you got, what panels have you got what?
So this is the centre back.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the centre front with the scoop neck.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
On those. I've then got, that's my side back, so that's going to go with that piece, and then the side fronts. So we'll start with the front one.
Okay. So now, do you put stay stitching in this one as well, or did you only need to put it in that
Just
curve?
in that curve. Okay, I've just missed a notch out.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just literally going to just put a little clip into that one, just so it can match up.
Lorraine, morning, love the hair, Amanda. Oh no, morning, love the hair, Amanda. Lots of love, Lorraine.
Thank you. I'm desperate for a haircut, so it's just easier to actually curl it and stick it up.
Well, so, she's got her a different outfit as usual for the next one, even more party than this outfit. So will you be putting it up for the next one?
I might do actually. I might do.
Okay, thank you. Morning, Lorraine. How are you, my love? Oh, Marilyn. Oh no, I haven't got one from Marilyn yet.
Okay, so when we pin, always pin, match your base seam, your hemline.
Did you use scissors to cut out, or because the other day you used rotary cutters?
Yeah, I did use scissors on this one only because I was cutting out on the desk outside. It's not as big. There's only the one cutting mat.
Oh, okay. So we're blaming our prep space now. We've got 2 pairs of scissors, brilliant pairs of scissors, which are excellent for lycra, as well as other, not lycra, jersey, as well as other fabrics as well. They've got micro serration on the. I've got the gold ones and I've got the purple ones. Purple ones first. These are the bigger ones. These are 25 centimeters, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 25 centimeters. £39.99. They're not open, but I'll show you when I show you the gold ones. Now, these have got a bigger handle. They've got a soft grip handle. And they've got more. If you like to have a pair of scissors where you can get all your fingers in the bottom section. Okay, and then this one here, these are the gold ones, which are 21 centimeters. And you can't really see the micro serration, but you can hear it when you're cutting through fabric. They've got a lovely kind of grind as it cuts through. 21 centimeters, £39.99 as well. They're not real gold, but look, you see, they're more of a traditional, where you just get a couple of fingers through them. Okay, now, where's Marilyn's message? What did Marilyn have to say? Now I've got Lorraine's again.
Okay, so I'm going to go on the other side.
I've got Michelle's now, sorry. Michelle says, morning, John and Amanda, watching from the sofa as fibro playing up. Oh no, you've got fibromyalgia. Oh, you poor thing. Playing up, lots of pain. Oh, Shelley, get Clint to massage you. Clint's her husband, by the way. Lorraine says, I'm much better, thank you. Over the virus, back to sewing, thank goodness. Lots of love, Lorraine. What was Marilyn's message then? Just read it, just read it to me. Hello, John and Amanda. Lovely to see you both this morning. Loves the shirt, loves the show. Can you tell me which is what? Oh, the Ponte Roma, you better. Can you tell the difference? Obviously, with the spot, it doesn't matter because you know the right spot. But on the plain black, how you tell the difference between the front and the back?
It's through the selvage edge.
So go and get it.
If you want to, yeah, we can look at that. So I'm just pinning these bits together. At the top bit, I don't know whether the camera can get it in, you've got sort of, on the pattern pieces, they sort of square off a little bit. Just match those together. Okay. And then you've got your notch, which again, you match up. So it's important to put your notches in. I know there's some of my sewers sort of go, oh, I forgot to put my notches in, but they are there for a reason.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, just...
Or especially when you've got a stretchy fabric like this, because you might think that you're putting it in the right place.
In the right place, and yeah, you can be miles out. Okay. And then just in that area, so I've matched my other notch, And so then through that curve,
yeah,
you're then just easing it in. Yeah.
So you match the middle to the middle and then ease it round.
And then ease that through. Okay. Right. There we go.
I don't know how much this you're going to be able to see on the telly because black's a bit difficult to see.
Okay, so always look at your salvage edge, okay? And there'll be sort of, a lot of the times you get this like little perforated row of dots, okay?
Yeah. The same is for normal fabrics as well, isn't it? Like plain coloured fabrics as well. And
then when you sort of like turn it over, where the perforations, it's a bit rougher on that edge, okay? So it's...
I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see that at home very much. Yeah, so basically, if you look at where the needle from the selvage has gone through, or the pin from the selvage has gone through, it will have gone through from the right side to the wrong side. Okay. So it almost opens out on the underneath side, causing it to be a little bit rougher.
And the front does feel that little bit smoother as well. It's got a little bit more of a sheen to it, whereas the back is just that little bit more of a dull.
But you can use either side, can't you?
You can use either side, but just when you've actually pinned out, I personally always pin with the wrong sides together with the right side out.
Yeah, so I do it the other way around.
So when I was pinning this morning, I'd have the dots on the outside just so that I can then actually line up and I can see my dots, that they're in a straight line going through the centre front. And again, with other patterns, it's just so that I like to actually sort of see the pattern outwards.
Okay,
so when you do a plain Ponte Roma, just make sure that when you've pinned everything, and then just either chalk on the inside or put a safety pin with a bit of ribbon or something like that, just continuity. So when you do take the pattern piece off, that you know which way round it's going to be.
Okay, halfway through the show, I'll let you carry on with the making of the dress now.
Okay. So, could you do me a big favour and just start unpinning that for me, and then we can get loads done. So I'm going to pop this under the overlocker now.
So now you've still got the pins in. You're going to go through an overlock with pins in it?
No, I'm going to take the pins out as I approach through. I'm going to use my 5/8 seam line. So on the overlocker, you've got all these different little markings, sort of solid lines and dot lines.
Yeah.
It's indicating on the furthest, it's got an R and an L. So the solid line has got the R, the dots has got the L, so that's just telling you that's what it means. You've then got a 5/8 line, so again the solid and the dots, which are indicating the needles, and then it's this first one that you're actually looking at. So if I keep the edge of my fabric underneath the solid line, that is going to give me a 5/8 seam allowance.
Perfect.
Because I've got the 2 needles in. So 4 threads, 2 needles equals construction. Okay. We're off. So just...
Is the overlocker easy to thread up?
Yes, this is one of the easiest threading system machines that you'll get. Okay. You've got a diagram on the inside, it's all colour-coded, but you can actually get to the parts really easily. So yeah, it's really,
that used to be what was wrong with the big industrial one I had in theatre, because you couldn't get, you had to have really long, thin tweezers to get to most of it, whereas this, you can get to all of it, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, I always sort of say I've got ½ a pound sausage fingers and I can thread it, no problem. In the accessory kits, it does come with the long tweezers if you need them.
If you need them, yeah.
So that's absolutely fine. This is the 644.
Yeah.
This is what we class as like the baby of them, but it's certainly not by any means sort of inferior. It's exactly the same as your 664 Pro.
Yeah.
Apart from this one isn't designed to do 2-thread overlocking. Okay.
Oh, okay. So this one you leave as a 4-thread all the time?
It's 4 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you just don't do 2-thread overlocking. 2-thread overlocking is merely decorative.
Yes.
Okay. And you don't generally, well, I don't tend to do it that often.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's really nice to have that function.
So the other one has the option to do that,
yeah.
But this one doesn't have the option, but then you never really
Not very often. No. Okay, yeah, if you've got the big one, then that's great. You could do those, but as I say, this one's fine, and it doesn't come with the waste chip bin either. Okay?
You have to buy that separately.
So you can buy that separate as an optional additional.
Somebody's been really playing with my tablet here. It's asking me to sign into iTunes. Don't even know what that means.
Is it a message that I shouldn't read?
No, shush. Not yet. Any questions you got from Amanda, of course, just send them in. She's happy to answer them. She's doing bag making in her other hour. We'll just get the front and the back made, and then I'll do a roundup on on the fabrics for you. Also, a lot of people are terrified of an overlock because there's a blade on it, but the blade's well and truly...
It's well
not
back.
hidden, but it's safe, isn't it?
It is. It's well back. And to be honest, I think, again, with the Elna machines, they're so much safer because they are sort of underneath. Yes. There are some overlockers that you can get with the upper blade is sort of comes from the main body and down, and you have to keep disengaging it all the time to sort of get to the needles, and that is more exposed, and I think that they're a little bit more
And what
hazardous.
happens if you run over a pin?
It really doesn't like it. It will... no, it really doesn't. It's really not advisable at all. It will break your machine needles for a start.
Right.
The blade... it can chip into as well because it's metal on metal.
Of course,
And then it's got a lower blade, which is like a stationary block, which I can expose in a moment, which is what the upper blade is rubbing against.
To cut it, yeah.
And if you take a chip out of that, then you are looking at a hefty bill of at least £80.
For the bottom blade?
Yeah.
And how often would you suggest... Because we always say a sewing machine needle you should change after every 8 hours of sewing, is what they say, isn't it?
Yeah.
What would you say about needles and blades on an overlocker?
Okay. The needles are more robust on an overlocker.
Because they're not the same. They're not the same needle, are they? You can't use sewing machine needles on an overlocker, can you?
So you can generally get away with those for longer.
Yeah.
Your lower blade, your upper blade, it's pretty much how long is a piece of string, really. You'll start to feel, it's a little bit like your needles, you'll start to feel when it's just not quite
And is the top one easy to replace, then?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, so that's the front part of our dress.
Brilliant.
So we've done it in a bit of a body
it looks nice because it's very that flattering shape as well, isn't it? That hourglass shape.
So it just sort of like really highlights. And we've cut the shorter version out this time as well. So sort of lengthwise, it's...
Oh, it's the same. Well, it's just
almost... it's not too far.
Yeah.
So it's quite... You won't be able to sort of...
Yeah, could you jump, please? Oh, she's coming out.
So I don't know whether...
Yeah, it's going to come to you. You stay there. It'll come to you.
So, yeah. So it's just sort of like above the knee. Obviously, we've got to put the hem on. But I am tall as well.
Hang on, we need to see it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you're tall, yeah.
So I am tall. I am nearly 5'10". So... you'd put a small hem on that. So it's really great for the summer.
Yes,
well.
exactly.
It's a lovely, nice
but also, just the style of it, whether you do it in the spots or the stripes or the plain, it's one of those dresses that you could wear to go for lunch with the girls. Yeah. But you could also, if you're going out for a drinks party or to a little evening soiree, you could throw it on for those. Put it with different jewellery and everything, different makeup and everything. Right, why aren't you... is the front construction the same as the back, or is there something different?
No, it's exactly the same.
Right, you can stitch that.
So can I whip that top
and I'll go and do fabrics, if that's all right.
That's great.
Oh, hang on, I've got this to read out first. So this is new. Hi, Amanda and John. I bought the 664 from Zane Quarter recently. Never had one before. I just love it. Thank you, Amanda, for brilliant instruction. Have learnt to disengage the blade as well. Made a sleep suit for my granddaughter in fleece. Keep up the brilliant work. That's Ethne in Cheshire. Now, that's not quite centred, is it? We need to just centre that a bit more. Say that again, did you say? Okay, then. Right, most popular is the plain black. Did we get an answer about the marl? Okay, I don't know where it went, actually. I threw it. Oh, that's okay, then. So this is the black. Ponte Roma, ½ metre, £3.99, 60 inches wide, remember. Beautiful. So what's the next most popular after the black? I imagine will be the black spot. Oh, black stripe. The stripe will be lovely, because when you do that, the thing is, when you do what you do have to be careful of, when you do, if you're going to do this dress, is you will either have stripes that miss each other on this seam, won't you? Or you will have to sit and match those stripes going. They won't all match, obviously, because it's a curve, but just be careful when you come to the princess seam there on the stripe fabric. Okay, so that's the black stripe at $3.99 for half a metre. Okay, then I've got the black dot. Well, it's black fabric with an ivory dot, but they call it black spot. $3.99 for half a metre, 60 inches wide, remember. Now, can you wash Ponte Roma in the sewing machine, in the washing machine?
Yes, you can.
Yes, not in the sewing machine. Don't wash it in your sewing machine. Wash it in your washing machine. Here's the ivory with, now this is, they call this navy spot, but it is an incredible, well, as you can see on that dress over there, we've matched it with the black spot, and you can't tell the difference. It's a very, very, very dark navy. Almost black, inky black it is, inky blue. $3.99. Check out your baskets on that one. Lots of you got that one in your basket. This is Paul's favourite now, the dog tooth. But he says, don't let that put you off. He's a bit frightening today because he's got his bother. Have you seen his bother boots he's got on today? So Amanda will find it a bit difficult to see Paul's feet because she's, how would you say, 5'10"? Not how tall, 5'10", are you? Paul's what, 4'11"? But he's taller now, he's got his bother boots on. And last but not least, I've got the navy stripe. He went to, yeah, he shrank last year for some reason. Oh. Imagine when you get a proper old. $3.99, navy stripe, Ponte Roma. Lots of people coming in to get their overlocker threads. Now, a little tip on your overlocking threads is move them around because some of them, the ones that are doing lots and lots of loops, wear out quicker than the ones that are just doing straight stitches. So move your reels of thread around, and that way they'll run out more easily. I've got blue, white, grey, and black. Please check the website underneath me there. But remember the offer we've got as well, the Overlocking starter bundle. You still pay £2.95 P&P even if you buy a machine from us, an overlocking machine. So you get the overlocker plus the 4 threads, saving £10 for £290.96. Lots of people add to the basket. Please make sure you check out. Please make sure you check out. Got a message coming through from Dee. Hello, Dee. Morning, John and Amanda. Love watching you two. Should be walking the dogs. They keep looking at me. Oh, Dee. They'll be like that. Oh, come on, Mum. Hurry up, Mum. I tell you what, I was a bit worried. My Nellie wasn't in the house this morning when I got up, and she didn't come in for her breakfast either. I hope she's all right. Nellie's a cat, by the way. No, I haven't got a pet elephant. Mind you, I was going to buy, when I moved to this new house, I was going to buy micro hippopotamuses for the garden. I was going to have the garden turned into like a water park. And I was going to have micro... My life. My friend Shimoya Mary said, don't buy hippopotamus. Now, I don't want to put anyone off their breakfast, right? I've told you it, Paul, but I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Yeah, while you're drinking your smoothie later. But also, Shimoya Mary, instead of, when I said I'm not getting that micro hippos for my garden, she adopted me one at London Zoo, and he's called Thug, and I can go and see him whenever I want to go and see him. No, I haven't been yet. He's not missing me. It's fine. He doesn't know I exist.
Yeah, it's like Simon keeps threatening he wants an owl in the shop. And I'm like,
no.
You're not having an owl in the shop?
My sister that doesn't speak to me, lives in North Wales. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Her neighbours will be watching. Her husband has owls in the garden, everywhere, like in a big cage, but they have one in the kitchen, and it stinks, and it makes noise. You don't want one in the shop.
No, I don't have one.
Why would you can have a parrot, I suppose, or a minor bird. Mind you, if you've got a minor bird, and then it'll start copying what you're saying, won't it?
It's not always the wisest.
No. Oh, somebody said, put Janice on a perch in the corner of your shop. That's a bit rude. Is she? Are you sure? Oh, she's in tomorrow, apparently. That's Janice Anything Can Happen Hobbs tomorrow, here at Zone Quarter. I didn't know I was working with Janice. What's the matter? Now, you can see how quickly this is coming together because obviously we've been chatting and everything amongst time, but this is the last panel going on. Then you've just got your side seams and then your sleeves and your neck, and it's like... The pattern is very, very popular. Comes in 2 different sizes. Let me know what size you need, and how much. If you need to know how much fabric you need for each size, let me know. I'll just turn it round for you, because we've got the 2 different designs there. You've got the longer one and the shorter one. This one is the 6 to 14 size. Blimey, this hour's flown past, Amanda. Well, the most you'll need for a size 22 in the long version with long sleeves, you need 3.6 metres. You'd have to buy 4 metres if you want the long one in size 22. And the least amount you'll need is a size 6 short dress with short sleeves, 2.2 metres. So you need to buy 4 metres. About £32 for the fabric. That's good, isn't it? And then how much is the pattern? £11.90. Oh, there you go, £11.99. And also, this pattern is absolutely brilliant because you can use it. Because like you make. Oh, actually, I haven't got jersey on today, have you? But everything. Also, the other thing about if you're confused about whether the fabric you've got is right for the pattern. If you look on the side of the pattern here, this is on most good jersey patterns. If you get a piece of jersey that's that big, if it stretches to that big bit there, you know it will work for the, you know it has enough stretch in it to work for the pattern. If it doesn't stretch that far, then don't make this pattern out of it. Your Ponte Romas are fine. Your Ponte Romas are absolutely fine.
So you can make the pattern just go up a size, I would say.
Say that again.
If it hasn't got as much stretch, you could, you could make the pattern, but just go up a size. So. Did you hear about the 2 machines?
Is this a joke? Did you hear about the 2 machines?
Yeah, in a bar.
Oh, it is a joke. Go on then. 2 machines in a bar. Is it? Hang on. It's £8. It's £8. No, it's 8 o'clock. Be careful what you say.
No, it's so fine.
Okay.
And the one says, "Are you a singer?" And he went, "Why? Do you know me?"
Oh God, you have to know about sewing machines to know that one. Are you a singer? Why do you know me? Did you get it?
I just thought
Little Paul doesn't. No messages come through, Little Paul, either. Is that your latest favourite joke then?
I just thought it really tickled me.
Oh,
I love that.
It's very apt, isn't it? My favourite one is what did the piece of cheese say when it looked in the mirror? Halloumi. Anyway. Oh, someone chipped through a piece of cheese at Paul's head the other day in a bar.
Okay.
That was it. That message hasn't come through, Little Paul.
But I think the stripes would work with the solid. So you could put the stripes down the side and a solid through, and that would really draw you in as well with that fabric.
Pauline has messaged in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Pauline, radio producer Pauline, or a different one? It won't come through, you see, so I can't tell which Pauline it is. Saying, how much are you chopping off that? It seems like you're chopping off a lot of fabric as you're going through the overlocker.
No, I'm literally taking off 3/8 a centimetre, not even that.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
But you can, it matches up, as Amanda showed you earlier, if you match the edge of your fabric with the dark, it's a solid line, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you'll see the dotted lines where the needle line goes through. That is your 5/8 seam allowance.
All together.
Yeah. Now, a couple of the overlockers have gone. Make sure that all of those of you who've got it in your basket, please make sure you check out. How long does the deal last for? Is it just today, Paul? Yeah. It's, okay. So say that again. Yeah. So it's only for today. The special deal where you get the £10 off if you buy that and the threads is only for today's show.
What colour threads does it come with?
Well, as far as we know. As far as we know, unless you know what this place is like, anything could happen that we wouldn't know.
So if you have the overlocker, when it arrives, it will have sort of threads in, and they'll all be colour coded. So it'll be
you see where they go.
Yeah, and so just literally when you have the main threads, just tie them on your upper and lower looper ones, and just pull them through gently. And then your needle ones to thread up are really easy. It's just like threading your sewing machine.
Yes, it is. And once you're used to it as well, what we used to do as well is just knot the new thread onto the old thread and just pull it right the way through, and then you take it right the way through. If I had a workroom and had room, I'd definitely have an overlocker, because not only for making jersey things, but just for finishing off edges. If you think about every single, like insides of shirts, if you don't want to do a French seam, then overlock top, and you know they're going to last longer, throw them in the washing machine, you're not going to worry about raw edges or anything like that. And no bulk as well, really no bulk at all.
Okay, last seam.
Last seam. What time? Oh, somebody's moved the clock. Oh, there it is. In total. So I've got 8 minutes left. Concentration levels this morning. You see, look how Kat just finishes the seam off so professionally and so well. Also, the other thing is don't think, I mean, I shouldn't really say this, but you don't have to think, oh, well, do I have to buy a different colour every time I do overlocking off? You use with like a grey or on yours, really,
yeah, I use grey an awful lot. I always say on our overlocker days, you'll always need black and white. You'll lose that constantly, but the next sort of colour to invest in.
You get the black with the offer and everything.
Yeah, so the next colour to invest in, I would say, would then be a grey.
Then if you're doing a red dress, you don't think, oh, I've now got to buy 4 red threads. You do it with a grey or a black or a white, would you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're doing
now. So it's now the shoulders that are going to go together.
Together. She's auditioning for Panto next year. Oh, no, she isn't. It's the last week of the one that plays in with Elaine Page in it.
Here we go.
Why?
I thought I'd put the 2 black shoulders together there.
Come on, you're the expert. Have you cut the sleeves out?
Yes. Okay, so the sleeves...
Because sometimes on dresses like this, you put the sleeves in while it's flat, don't you?
Yeah, so with this one, it was a little bit like the one that we did on Monday. Yeah. It's actually got a little bit of ease on the sleeve cap. Okay, so... There's your dress.
Love
so again,
it.
For your summer dress, you could leave it sleeveless as well if
of
you wanted
course.
to.
But the thing is, a lot of ladies hate this part of their body, don't they? So even you could put like a little cap sleeve in rather than just a short sleeve if you wanted to, couldn't you, for the summer?
Definitely. Okay.
Sadly, it won't fit me, little Paul, otherwise I would. Right, so here's the sleeve.
Okay, so you've got your sleeves. I've already put 2 rows of basting stitch, so I can then ease that into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we just do the underseam.
Thank you to you both. It's because of Amanda I'm back to making clothes.
Oh,
that's
fantastic.
From Anne in Surrey. Now, Anne, what you should do, if you're ever in the Tamworth area, you should go to one of Amanda's classes.
Oh, definitely.
You've got classes nearly every day, don't you? Well, not Mondays, the shop's shut on a Monday.
Yeah. Definitely weekends we have workshops, and then we've got the sew your own sessions in the week.
Sew your own sessions?
Yeah, we've got 4 of those sessions where have 6, 7 in a class, and they just bring their own project, and I just guide them through with what they do.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
So it can be anybody sort of starting with a cushion to we've had a wedding dress.
Yeah. Right. See?
Okay, so we've put in the notches. The double notches, which indicates that that's the back, okay, because you need a little bit more room in the back area. Okay, so that is going to be the left sleeve. So always match your underseam first.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Pin on the inside. It's going to be a lot easier to stitch on the inside circle than the out. Then you've got the little notch at the top. match that with the shoulder seam and push the seam towards the back. Okay. Match up your notches.
Oh, now I don't want to add any undue pressure, but quite a few of you got this overlocker in your basket. I don't know how many we've got. And I promise, I'm not adding any undue pressure. But if you've got it in your basket, please, please, please be careful. Because you know that putting it in your basket does not guarantee that you've got it until you've confirmed. But there's only one P&P. If you're frightened that there's going to be something in the next hour you want, it doesn't matter. Even though the overlocker will come straight from Elna, it's still... So say you bought the overlocker in this hour, and then the next hour you thought, oh, I'll buy that, I've forgotten, oh, some fabric or a pattern from John in the next hour. Doesn't matter, you can just keep adding to your order. It's still only one posted packaging for the whole 24 hours. And please be careful you've got them in your basket, because I don't know how many there are.
You won't regret. You won't regret having an overlocker.
No, exactly. And that's come straight from the horse's mouth. They just told me not to call you a horse. Oh. How many minutes have we got, Michael? Is that till the end of the show? Oh, I thought you said we were staying over here.
Okay, so I'm just pulling through that little bit of E-stitch, and it is an E-stitch. You don't have any gathers in.
So you're pinning it on the actual stitch line?
Stitch line, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So don't be afraid to use plenty of pins. Now, normally I would perhaps baste it in with my regular sewing machine.
Yeah.
Okay, but because we like to challenge me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go straight in.
Oh, yes, okay.
So what I'm going to do is, because obviously I need to go down to my seam allowance, I'm going to take out a centimetre.
Right.
Okay.
Need some sharp scissors, do you want these?
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah. There we go. And I just take that little, and it's even when you've like sewn in, one little tip is always take a notch out.
Right.
Okay, it looks quite sort of raggy there, but you can then slide it onto your presser foot on your overlocker.
Oh yeah, because otherwise you're going to have to work from and work in while you've got it under there, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's not as
The overlocker is amazing. I'm loving it, says Anne. Thank you, Anne.
And we're off. Okay.
2 minutes left, we're fine. We'll just get this sleeve in. Now, the hem of the dress, do you just overlock it and turn it up twice, or do you just turn it up the once? I know you've got a twin needle on.
I put a basting stitch all the way around of where I want the hem to turn up to.
Right.
So I think
so the actual finish line, you put a basting stitch
So
in.
say 5/8, you turn it up, you do a basting line on 5/8. Then press that line up, okay, just to give yourself a little bit of a crease.
Yeah.
And then use your twin needle.
Yeah, on your sewing machine.
On your sewing machine, and stitch from the top. And that basting line will then give you a guide, and you've pressed it so you know that you've got a nice even hem. So you shouldn't wiggle off too much.
Punching is fine with the iron and everything. You don't have to worry about jersey with the iron.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Absolutely great.
And the same with the neckline, except you'll have put some of your stay tape around the neckline.
That's right, yeah.
And did you use a twin needle? You used a twin needle around the neckline as well. And when you use a twin needle, you need two.
I think I use my cover machine.
You need two reels of cotton on the top, but you thread them both through the machine as per usual.
That's right.
But then one goes through one side of the needle, and one goes through the other side of the needle.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we just need to see this in, yeah.
So yeah, that's sort of like the next investment after a twin needle is that you go for a cover machine, but that is quite a big...
what machine?
A cover machine. That's what I did with those.
A cuddle machine?
A cover.
Oh, never heard of that.
I have asked Paul to buy me one, but it hasn't materialised yet.
No, not little Paul. Don't worry.
Paul upstairs. He said the one time, and I went, get me a cover machine.
There you go, Paul.
And he did say, he'd get one.
Oh, he's forgotten that already. Let's just show that to the camera because we need to.
Okay.
And he wonders why he can't keep a girlfriend. Not that Amanda's his girlfriend. Oh, no. Get this. Right, okay, so the sleeves in with a slight easing around the head, but no gathering around the top there. And then, you'll do the same
needle.
thing there, twin needle.
Okay.
It's nice, we like the fact, I like that, because this gives it a real kind of retro-y feel, doesn't it? Amanda's back in an hour with bags. Thank you so much.
No problem.
With a wrinkly bottom. Anyway, let's go over to the fabric very quickly. All these fabrics are all £3.99 for half a metre. If you look on the web, they're all listed underneath me there. The offer of the Overlocker, the offer of the Overlocker, which is over there, £290 and 96 pence. You get the Overlocker, plus you get 4 threads, black threads, 4 black threads, save £10. Right. There's quite a lot of you got it in the basket. A third of the stock I've gone, right, already, and I've got an awful lot in baskets. So please, 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 if you've got it in a basket, please check out. Please, please, if you want it, please check out. £290, and that's right now the most popular is Paul's, the dog tooth. The dog tooth. That's the most popular. But you can see them all, as I say, you can see them all down there. It's all right, they're just, you know, making enough noise. I'm busy working here, don't you worry. You go and get your cup of tea and change your frock. £3.99 for half a metre, they're all £3.99 for half a metre. Don't go anywhere, because after the break, I've got, well, they've called it trans-seasonal blueprints. I've got lovely patterns, I've got fabrics, I've got book. I've got something else as well. Oh, I've got two books. The Little Iron. There was something else I missed out in that hour that I should have done. Anyway, don't go anywhere. Get yourself a cup of tea. Make sure you watch the adverts. Put it up loud so you can hear the adverts while you're in the other room making your cup of tea. I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
Hi, I'm Tilly Rose and here are my 3 top tips. The first would be to actually be in the moment. Allow yourself to be surrounded by all those lovely fabrics and cloth and thread, and just take time out. Enjoy your stitching, whether that's machine embroidery or free motion or slow stitching. Just allow yourself to connect with the thread and cloth and you'll enjoy the projects much more. So my second tip would be to allow yourself to go wrong. Give yourself permission to make mistakes, because we all learn from our mistakes. I've been sewing for a very, very long time and I still make loads and loads of mistakes. But that's okay, because you can use those small little pieces in other projects later on down the line. But it's good, it's okay. So my third tip would be quite simply, break all the rules. If you want to experiment with different threads or different fabric, you might have read in a pattern or something that maybe you shouldn't do that, I would say, yeah, break the rules. And that's how you learn to allow your creativity to come through in your designs.
Fly up, up and away with Lucy Brennan on Tuesday as she sets off to the sky with this hot air balloon lap quilt. On Tuesday the 16th of January, Lucy will be sharing this delightful pattern designed by Sarah Ashford as first seen in issue 56 of Love Patchwork and Quilting. This perfectly pretty quilt brings the magic of flight to anyone who sees it. Bob away in the grey basket, flying high with the help of brilliant balloons created using simple solids of pastel pinks and vivid yellows, blues and greens, a real spectrum of colour on a crisp white background. So join us on Tuesday the 16th of January at 8 AM to see this simple and stylish hot air balloon design come to life. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 PM on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 PM. What was that advert? What am I doing at 12:30? What day was that? I'm doing something at 12:30. I just looked up and I saw me sitting like this. I don't like that picture because it's not, you know. And it said, I'm doing something up to on Sunday. Well, there you go. Watch John's special live show, Sunday the 14th at 12:30. Oh, that'll be interesting. I know what it is, really. You've got to tune in. You've got to tune in. It won't be a very long show. Won't be a very long show, but it's going to be worth tuning in for if you've got... It's Facebook Live, isn't it, yeah? Yeah, Facebook Live, yeah. Oh, now quickly, the Overlocker, what? Yeah, third of the stock is gone. Oh, just checking baskets now. Oh, another few in the baskets. Right, now, I don't want to add any undue pressure, but they're flying out. That deal, it's only £10, but you know, it's still £10. So you can get the Overlocker plus the 4 threads, which would normally cost you £300 and 96 pence. Get the whole lot for £290 and 96 pence, saving £10 today. Plus you've got 1 P&P of £2.95, remember? So worth having, I can't tell you. An Overlocker used to, when I was dressmaking full time, really saved my life, really saved my life. Right, so oh, it's called New Season Fashions now. Oh, okay. It said trans something on the transitional. You see, I don't even call it transitional, it's transitional. That's what in fashion you call it, transitional, not trans-season. But anyway, it's fine, it doesn't matter. It's called New Season. Right, it's called New Season Fashions. Got fabrics, got patterns, and I've got books to show you. And I'm not rushing, because this is it. This is all I've got to show you for an hour. But we'll go through. What I've done is they've given me some fabrics, and I've put the fabrics with the pattern that I think they're most suited to. This, oh, I'll tell you what I'm missing. The 50s tea dress. That's my fault, We'll do it first, but can you get, is Hayley in yet? No. Can we ask Wendy to find us this one made, or Adele to find us this one made? So I thought I'd pulled it out, but obviously not. This, the Cloth Kit's 1950s tea dress. The pattern now. Oh, look, now, you know why? That was in the... Oh. Right, well, no, it's not meant to be. It's meant to go back to this price after the sale. Right, that was 40% off. 40% off! Right, now I know, when we did the sale, could you go and see Wendy or Adele and get them to pass me one of those dresses? I forgot to take it off the rail, sorry, it's my bad, I'll take responsibility for it. We did this in the sale, right? And I said, during the sale, whatever doesn't sell will go back to normal stock afterwards. This is core, not core, what do they call it when you, staple? No, what do you call it when you have it in, you know, core stock sort of thing? You know what I mean? It's like something we have in stock all the time. After the sale, it was meant to go back up to $12.99. So somebody hasn't altered it in the thingies. That's good, isn't it? Now, the thing about cloth kit patterns is they are on really good quality. How many of these have I got? Really good quality paper. Look at this, right? Because you know cloth kits normally, I'll just move those out of the way. Cloth kits normally print straight onto the fabric, don't they? They normally print straight onto the fabric. Look at the shape. Now, what I love about this dress as well is if you just look at the back pattern here, that's the front of the back. You can have it with or without the collar. You can have it with, or look at how full that skirt is. That's the one, that's perfect, thank you. Did you pick that? There's another one in a red fabric as well, but that's Christopher. Look. No, this one was made by, I can't remember who made this one. It wasn't the Janice one. Janice did the one that fits me, if you remember. Yeah, but we can't say that. £7.79, so that's just it made. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to show you the pattern first. Shut up, Paul, rushing me along. Honestly, look at the instruction. Look at the instruction. Say that again. Look, all the instructions. I won't spend hours, but I mean, I've got a whole hour to go through just these 5 things, so it's absolutely fine. Look, you see, they're gorgeous, lovely, hand-drawn patterns, full of instructions and everything like that, and the sizes there and everything. But what I just want to show you quickly of this one is look at the quality of the paper that the pattern is printed on. Just means it's got all the different sizes. So if you see here, you've got all the different sizes done with different lines, dotted lines, faint lines, thick lines, solid lines, Morse code lines. But they're just, I know, 40% off. £7.79 for a cloth kits pattern. I know that's wrong. I know that's wrong. No, it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong. Somebody was supposed to... Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's just fantastic. Very, very thorough. Oh, I thought we would be. If you put this in your basket, please check out straight away. Don't even think about it. Just check out straight away. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And a lovely pattern as well. It goes from sizes 8 to 16. You need 3 meters of fabric and a 50 centimeter zip. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's lovely. I've just been a bit self-indulgent with that one. There you go. Now, I've chosen some fabric for you to make that dress out of. Now, these might be a little bit quirky for you, but I just think these would work so beautifully. Grey, white swans on grey. That's me doing the swans in the gym. Oh, do you know what? I went to the gym, right? We know we had a refurb. Well, I got there the day after it was supposed to be finished, and it was like, I was in the gym surrounded by men putting machines together and everything. It wasn't anywhere near finished. But they're all, no, they're all, not the men. The machines are all these new computerized things. And I was on the running machine next to another lady, and my running machine kept stopping. And she was like laughing at me, then suddenly hers stopped. We didn't do anything at all. And, and also you can't get, what's that program I love to watch when I'm running? Where they go and look at holiday homes in the sunshine. Home in the sun, home or away, that one. Anyway, this is lovely, isn't it? This is white swans fabric on grey. Lovely cotton, lovely weight of cotton there. Feeling like spring, it's called. It's nice, isn't it? So that would be lovely for this dress, wouldn't it? Because when you think about the fullness of the skirt, how gorgeous would that be? Now, if you don't want it in the grey, I've also got it in mint. I'm not saying it's exclusive to this pattern, because some of the others, you could use this for some of the others as well. It's just what I chose. This is lovely. Imagine that as a spring dress made out of that. I think that's lovely. Well, I'm not going to wear this shirt again. It makes me look ever so fat, doesn't it? Or just people liking it. Anyway, look at that. Look at the price. £3.99 for half a metre. £3.99 for half a metre. And how much fabric did I just say you needed? 3 metres, 6 units, £24. Or £23.94 if you want to be pedantic. It's lovely, isn't it? Okay. Now look at this next one. This next one will work beautifully for this pattern, for this pattern. Okay. Look at this. Love this one. I had this one. Now, this is pink flowers on grey. Now, I know on Sunday, I've got this fabric on Sunday, but in a bundle that I have created for you. Well, me and Esme created it for you. No, Esme and I, on whatever day I was in last, was it Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, or was it Monday? Only Monday, I've been doing Monday this week, haven't I? Esme, who is our, what do you call it when they come from a university? Like work experience placement thing. She and I did bundles ready for Sunday's show. Because what am I trying to say? Wendy, I was going to say Wendy and Adele then together, and I got wine, but I don't know how, but anyway, there you go. Yeah, here we go. £3.99. Where is Munch today, actually? No, I thought Munch was in today. No way. I thought Munch was in today. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yeah. Right. No, it's fine. Right. Oh, okay. Right, let's do fabric first. I love this denim. This is denim. Hello? £4.99 for half a metre. Dark blue wash denim fabric, £4.99 for half a metre. And now, it's got a bit of a... Is it just 100% cotton? Because it feels to me like it's got a bit of lycra in it. It's got a bit of stretch on this one. It's a lovely colour. Oh, it's just 100% cotton, but it's got a bit of stretch to it. It's what, say? Yeah, 8 ounces it is, but it definitely feels like it's got a bit of stretch. It's only going that way, not that way. But anyway, because they do make denims these days with lycras in, don't they? Now this will make this dress beautifully. This is the McCall's. Well, actually, it's a hat and a dress in this one. Now, it's an easy one, this one. Now, I've only got this in one size. I think I have, haven't I? Oh, no, it's a whole 8 to 16 it is. 8 to 16. McCall's dresses and hat sewing pattern. So the pattern is for the hat as well, look. But wouldn't that look lovely in the denim? Wouldn't that look gorgeous in the denim, that one? So, the pattern, £8.49. Let me spin it round for you so you can see the different varieties of what you can do on here. So you've got A. Now, that one, the A, you need a contrast fabric, because obviously that would be denim. Excuse me. Oh, you know what I'd do? I'd do a floral print there and then have denim as the hem on that one. Or you've then got the, like the men's shirt front one there. You've also got, this is the one I was thinking of would look nice in the denim, wouldn't it? Lovely tie-waisted denim one. And then look, the little hat. Matching hat. That is lovely, isn't it? Do you know what? Do you know what? Any of those fabrics work for that, wouldn't they? The swans or the flowers. They would both work for that as well, wouldn't they? Lovely. Now, we've not got that one made up. We have done it before, but I don't know where the actual finished dress is. So I've done that one. I've done that one. Make sure you check out the basket on the denim. Very, very, very popular. Okay. So then, let's move on to Ponte Roma. No, the other one isn't denim at all. They called it denim, but it's a very, very lightweight poplin. I'm going to do the, yes. So I've got 4 Ponte Romas here. Now, did we have that one in the last hour? Oh, we didn't have that one in the last hour. Do that one first then. So ivory with, now, they're calling it navy stripes. You could match it with black because they're so dark. £3.99 for half a metre. Now, remember, the stripes go across the fabric. The stripes do go across the fabric. Look, this is the fabric here. 60 inches wide. Beautiful Ponte Roma, really good quality. £3.99 for half a metre. Oh, just showing the edge of it like that. I'll move across your leg. Right, okay. I've also got it in the purple. They're all £3.99. Yep. Also got it in the purple, as they say in Liverpool. This is nice. Now, regal purple, amethyst purple. Oh, also, what is the Pantone colour of the year? Only ultraviolet, they're calling it. But it's a gorgeous purple like that, isn't it? Taking some funny shots today, little Mike. Oh. Yeah, there you go. I love that colour. I would never wear a jersey myself. Lots of you, lots of you. Now, oh, I've got something made to the purple. Look. Look. That's one that Amanda's, I haven't got that pattern today. I haven't got that pattern today, but we're just showing that purple made up. Right, then I've also got this, which is teal. Sold out the very first time we brought this to you. It sold out. Can you see up there? Oh, yeah, it's up there. And there's one over there as well, in Paul's jumble sale. Yes. Just have a look at the Paul's jumble sale. Look, there you go. Well, he calls it a fashion display. Anyway, that's teal. Now, what's lovely about this, I can't reach that one down for you. It makes a lovely cowl. If you're doing a cowl neckline, look how beautifully it's going to fall. Really, really exquisite. You could make a cape. You need more than half a metre, though, to do a cape. OK, and then we've got navy. So where's your navy one, Paul, in your shop? Got it by the half metre. This is navy. Do what? What's the matter with it? Don't know what he's talking about. Navy Ponte Roma, £3.99 for half a metre. Now, I've got a lovely pattern that you can make. Now, obviously, you could, do you know what? Do you know what? This would be gorgeous in these, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Lovely for the summer. Or, do you know what? If you made it in the navy blue, if the spots are too much for you, make it in the navy blue and you've got that really gorgeous look for the hot. You can just throw, be one of those dresses you just throw on, washing machine, throw on, washing machine, throw. But I've got this really lovely pattern here. It's like a capsule wardrobe all in one. And it says on it, remember if you've got any questions, send them in, send your questions in. Right. So it's got a jacket, top, dress and trousers, all in one pattern. I'll spin it round for you. You see, so you've got a very loose fitting jacket. It's not a tailored jacket. Really lovely little summer dress there. Which so you could wear the jacket with the dress. It's also got like a t-shirt top, which is there, sleeveless top. And it's also got really, well, it's got two pairs of trousers, look, narrower and the great big wide palazzo pants. Now, can you imagine those palazzo pants in that Ponte Roma? Wouldn't they look lovely? I wouldn't do them in the spot or the stripe, the pants. I wouldn't do them in the dog tooth either. I'd maybe do the jacket in the dog tooth and maybe do the t-shirt in the stripe, but then the jacket and the trousers I'd do in a solid colour. Just personal choice, that is. You get all those patterns. So jacket, there's two types of jacket, two types of jacket, one sleeveless top, one dress, one pair of trousers, or two pairs of trousers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different there's 6 different patterns in there. I normally do. One of them's lovely. One of the jackets has got like a gathering detail across the back. You can't see it on... Oh, yes, no, there it is, there it is. I don't know if you had to see this at home. Look. Dear team, are you able to make it bigger than a 16 from those patterns? Not from these, Barbara. Not from your cloth kit. Not from your cloth kits. These go up to a 22, and that one goes up to a 24. But not the cloth kit, not the cloth kit. I mean, you could make it up to 22, but you'd have to know how to do proper grading on a pattern for something like that, because you'd have to extend everything. £12.99 for that pattern. Make it at the Ponte Roma, be beautiful, wouldn't it? Okay, ooh, I've nearly finished the show. I have to go home early. No, I need to do, now, let me do, I've got 2 little bundles here. Which one have you got? I've got one with a long pencil skirt and a zhushy blouse, a bit like the one Amanda was wearing earlier. And then I've got the other one with this top and the little biker skirt. Yeah, so this is a bundle, you get both patterns. Right, hang on a sec, though. Is it only 6 to 14? No, I haven't. So I'll tell you what it is in the bundle, I can only do it 6 to 14, but I sell both of these patterns separately if you want the different size. So I'll just take you through the blouse first, because we've made the blouse before. We've made it lots of times. This is the only one I could find. This is one of the blouses here from the pattern. It's cute, isn't it? Do you know what? We know a lady called Valeria, who's this very glamorous Italian lady. She's like half Italian, half Somalian. She's beautiful, right? She'd wear something like that. So look at the different patterns, though. Look at the difference. Well, I can do it from the front here, look. So you've got 4 different patterns within the pattern. Now, in the bundle, because you're getting both of these in the bundle, you can only have it in size 6 to 14. Don't ask why. Actually, we've made this skirt as well. We've made this skirt somewhere as well. We've made it in pleather And we've made it in pattern fabrics, pattern and plain fabrics. So that's the first bundle. Now, shall I do those patterns individually now as well? No, I'll do the other bundle. I'll do the other bundle. This is the other bundle. So now this is size 14 to 22 bundle. Both are 14 to 22 for £22.99. Both patterns. Now this here is a pencil skirt. Now look how different it looks. It's exactly the same pattern, but just 3 different lengths. I'll just turn it around for you. I'll do the skirt first. Oops. There you go. So you see it's exactly the same pattern, but the 3 different lengths. That's the wraparound, and that's the already, oh, is it? Yep, that's the wraparound, and then that's the fitted one. And then the top that goes with this one, it's a bit like the blouse that Amanda was wearing today, with the tie front there. Again, you've got the 3 different versions. Short sleeve, long sleeve, tie neck, on a yoke with pleats in. £22.99 for both of them. For both of them, right? So I'll just put that there, and that goes there. Now, I've got some fabrics here. I'll do the fabrics first. This is like a chambray. They've called it light blue wash denim. No. If you're going to make a skirt out of because that's real denim, that's 8-ounce denim that I showed you earlier. This is like a poplin or a lawn. Cambric, I mean, not chambray. This is 4 ounces, there you go. This is 4 ounces. 146 centimetres wide. Big crease in the middle. It's nice though. Now make a lovely blouse. Make a really, really lovely blouse. Now, that's why I was thinking. I've got 3 blouse patterns here. Right, hang on. Right, now you can only buy this blouse pattern. Ooh. No, I'm just saying you can only buy the blouse pattern on its own from a 6 to a 14. I haven't got it in a bigger size. So that's the same as in the bundle, isn't it? This one. This would be beautiful in this fabric, but I was thinking, I haven't got bigger sizes, I'm afraid. So we've already done that. We've already done that in the bundle. So you could have got it in a bundle, but if you'd only want the blouse one, but only in the size 6 to 14, that's there. But this fabric's gorgeous. This fabric would really, really, really make that blouse beautifully, especially in the one with the fluty sleeves. Can you imagine that on the bias, the fluty sleeves? Oh, I can't really do it. But you know what I mean? If you gathered that on the sleeves there. So now remember, if you want more than 1.5 meters, you have to ring the call centre. They still haven't fixed it. 0800 112 4433. Phone call is completely for free. If you want up to 1.5 meters, you can go onto the web, www.sewingquarters.com. See there, it'll be, is it on that side or that side? Is it that side there, isn't it? Is it? Hello? Is it on that side or that side where they looked as on the internet? That side there. That's right. Yeah, you weren't listening. Look there, click on there, and then it says units. Each unit is 0.5 meter. So if you're new, 0.5 meter is 1 unit. So you want a meter, you put 2 units in. That's right, looks lovely. But that would make a gorgeous blouse with the dark denim. If you're going to make, I haven't got a trouser pattern today. Oh, no, I haven't got a trouser pattern today. Ooh. I'll come to that in a minute, yeah? Stop, it's going to be spot the deliberate mistake in a second. Right, okay, another gorgeous cotton I've got is this one. Now, this is slightly heavier. This one's slightly heavier, this one. This Art Gallery. This is the pink one. I've also got this, oh no, I haven't got this in another colour. I've only got it in the pink and grey. The other one's got birds on it. Look, they're the 3 different ones I've got. Okay, don't want to confuse you. So that'll make a lovely blouse. Really, really, really lovely blouse. £7.99 for 0.5 meter. They're lovely, aren't they? Gorgeous. Love that print. Because we're looking forward to spring now, aren't we? Now the nice weather will be on its way. The days are getting longer already, aren't they? Only just, but you know. It was a bit nippy yesterday, wasn't it? Okay, then I've got another floral print here. This is a green floral print. Well, I thought what I'd do is I'll show you them all, and then I'll recap and go through them all properly with you in a second. Another art gallery. I launched all this week. Only on Monday this was launched. Floralia range, $7.99 for half a metre. This is called Blossom Drift Fabric. Lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous, fresh greens there. That's going to go with lots of different skin tones, isn't it? The thing is, I'm doing fashion. You could use that for other things as well, but it's a lovely lightweight cotton. Really lovely lightweight cotton. I've got a couple of emails coming in before I show you the next fabric. Oh, hello, John and Amanda and Paul. Hooray, 6 days of John Scott, what a treat. Please, can you let me know when those of us who are not on Facebook will find out the secret? Oh, Dorinda, I'll tell you on Monday. I'll tell you on Monday. Oh, yeah. What's the matter? This is cute. Look at this one. Oh, hang on. It's Davinia, not Dorinda. Where did Dorinda come from then? Oh, Paul. Davinia, I'm so sorry. That's little Paul's fault. He's rarely wrong, he says, but that's a mistake. So that was Davinia. Oh, Davinia, I'll just message you on Sunday night and tell you, Sunday afternoon and tell you. Now, this one is from Dorinda, this next one. Dear John, oh, hang on. Oh, here you go, a friend of mine, a friend of the, hang on. You've written that out wrong. Have you just copied that, Paul? Okay, a friend of mine years ago was the design manager for cloth kits. John, you're not fat. You can be... You're lovely and cuddly. Love the shirt. Thank you, Dorinda, my lovely. I don't want to be cuddly out. Mind you, I shan't tell you where I was yesterday, but a lady did say to me I was going to lose lots of weight. Anyway, look at this gorgeous fabric. Thank you for your messages, by the way. Dorinda and Davinia. Davinia got some lovely fabric to make some skirts out of from us. This is nice, isn't it? This will be a lovely blouse. Art Gallery Celeste Lovebirds. This is was it brand new on Monday. All three of these were brand new on Monday. Or do I mean Monday, or were they New Year's Day? Might have been New Year's Day, actually. Who was in New Year's Day? It might have been New Year's Day, because I seem to remember Hayley being in my earpiece, and that was New Year's Day, wasn't it? You see, most popular fabrics of the hours are the teal and the Ponte Roma, in the teal and the purple in Ponte Roma. Check out your baskets, those. But I've got lots more patterns still to show you. So let's do a run on patterns. Done that one, haven't done that one. Hang on, I've got all these to do, yeah. So I'll do that in a minute. Right, and I've got the 2 books as well. Mine's only 28 minutes past, got ages. Right, we'll do this one first. I'm just going to do all the patterns now in a row. Now, this one, now she's famous, the lady modelling it. She's drawn the pattern. She's drawn the pattern. Now, Amanda made this for us. I don't know if Amanda did the one I'm about to show you, but Amanda's done that one. Remember the red poppy fabric? We've made that one a long time ago, the red poppy fabric. I've got it here in blue. Just show you the infill. There you go, from the jumbled sail behind me. It's a very stylish boutique, little Paul said. So that's the pattern. It's a boutique. Do you remember that advert? That should have been me, and they got someone else to play it. I don't know who it was that did it, but he was some fat camp man. There's the patterns. Different styles. That's got the tie across the front. Now, somebody put on our Facebook page when we did this, a lady made it in a size 20, and it looked gorgeous with the wraparound top. Okay, moving on. Then I've got this one. Now, this is the same as the one that was in the bundle, but the one in the bundle was 6 to 14, and this one is 14 to 22. This is the Amanda type blouse. $11.99. This is the 14 to 22 one. Now remember, we had the 6 to 14 one in the bundle earlier. I haven't got the 6 to 14 one available to buy on its own, though. Very mishmashy, this, isn't it? Okay. Then I've got, let me do this skirt now. This is the skirt that we had in the bundle. Now, in the bundle, we only had it from 6 to 14. But here, I've got it from 6 to 14 and 14 to 22. So there's the 6 to 14. Okay, there's the 6 to 14. Exactly the same, but 14 to 22. 14 to 22. Now, may I be really bold here and say, if you are going to make it in one of the larger sizes, this and this will be very, very flattering. Not so much that one. Only because you're having a whole solid piece of fabric right in the middle there, it's going to accentuate the width of the skirt, whereas these two will make you look slimmer. Just be honest, just being totally, totally honest with you. Okay, and then I've got more patterns. Skirt. Traditional pencil skirt. They're the same skirt, just with slightly different 16 to 24. They're all based on a pencil skirt, but if you can see there, you've got your different styles. You've got one with, oh no, they've all got, oh no, I've got different kind of darts. Some have got long single darts, some have got double pleated darts. But 6 very easy to sew skirts there. £7.99. Now, that's only in a 16 to 24. I haven't got that in the smaller size. I've only got that in 16 to 24. Okay, moving on. Now I've got another skirt. Now, we've made this one. I've seen this one in the other room, but I couldn't find it this morning. This is like a big wraparound skirt. Limited stock. Again, it goes from an 8 to a 16, this one. Just the one pattern there, 8 to 16. Very limited, £8.49. £8.49, very, very limited. This is a very simple, learn to sew one. This is if you're a beginner dressmaker, this would be brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant. Okay, then I've got a top. Now they're all short sleeves. There's not a long sleeve version of this one. But it's just got different paneling in this one. This one's a 16 to 24. This would be a brilliant cover-up. You know what I mean? Just make this and throw it on with your jeans or your leggings or your jeggings. 16 to 24, £11.99. Little Paul's got his jeggings on today with his boffer boots and his suntan. £11.99. You've been on a sunbed, hasn't he? £11.99. That's brilliant, isn't it? And this one especially with the raglan sleeve. They've all got the raglan sleeve, but look, if you accentuate the raglan sleeve, it creates a really beautiful line. £11.99, that one. Oh, we appreciate your honesty, John, thank you. The thing is, right, if I'm not honest with you, and I go, oh, yes, you've got to buy this, whether, even if you're, and then you get it home, you go, well, that John said this would work, and it doesn't work. And I don't want you, and I also know when you buy something, if it arrives and it's not what you think it's going to be, it's so disappointing, isn't it? And we want to, 2018 is going to be the year of joyousness, not disappointment. That's what I've decided. Love this dress. Love this dress. Oh, Jane sent a message. Good morning, John. Can I please ask if you get some children's pattern, please? That would be fantastic. We will do. We will get some children's patterns in. I know that. We had a really lovely little girl's dress pattern in, didn't we? But I'll get... I wonder if, is Ian in yet? Ian, oh, it's Ian, isn't it? Ian, we need some children's patterns, please. He's head of buying. I love this dress. Ian. He's the one I was going to go on a date with, apparently, but his wife rang in saying I couldn't go on a date. 14 to 22. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I got my words all wrong, and it sounded like I was asking Ian out on a date, but I wasn't. Anyway. No, his wife turned me down. She rang him and said, you know, John said on the telly we're all going on a date. Anyway, look. Custom fit this one. This is a custom fit dress. What? John, you make my day, says Lorraine. Lorraine. Big kiss to you, Lorraine. Have I got one from Caroline? Nope. Dear John, gorgeous fabrics. What more can a woman want but 6 days of you? Help, I think you need help. Barbara's has come through now. John, dear John, you are so natural. And I like the way you think out loud. I'm like that when I'm on my own though, Barbara. When I'm at home, I'm always talking to myself. If it's like you're sitting in my kitchen having a natter with a cup of tea, very funny too. Now, Barbara, I don't drink tea. Can I have, that was a bit common, wasn't it? Can I have, please, I'd like a coffee, but I'd like it with frothy oat milk barista, please. It's gorgeous. Now I've got 2 more patterns to show you. Oh, I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one. Now, this pattern throws me a little bit. This is why I was laughing earlier, right? Because the lady on the front of this pattern is wearing a top and a pair of trousers, but the pattern is for a top and a skirt. Now, you can have the trousers. They're in there as well. They are in there as well. But it throws you a little bit, doesn't it? So what it is this is A, this is B, this is C, and they're D. Don't like her shoes. Don't like her shoes much, though. That's a personal choice. Model's own, I imagine. So there's all the details. Oh, there's all the details on the back of there. Ah, no. Right, I've got to tell you about the Overlocker. The Overlocker. We've got a special deal for today. The Overlocker starter bundle. It's the Elna 6. It's the Elna 664. Now, if you buy it today with those threads, you get an extra you save £10. You save £10. If you buy them today, you save £10. If you buy that today. £290.96. Now, a third of the stock has been checked out. We've got more people got it in your baskets. At the moment, you'll be all right. As the day goes on, or, you know, on YouTube, you can watch YouTube at any time because it's live when we're live. Did you know that? Did you know that you can watch us live on your telly on YouTube? I didn't know that. Someone put it on Facebook the other day. You have to have one of those tellies. You have to have one of those tellies that gets, what's that called? Wi-Fi. And have a smart telly, right? Have a smart telly. What? Anyway, and you can watch YouTube as it's live on your telly. I could be on the Gadget Show, couldn't I? I used to have a friend who was on that, used to be on that. Right, now let me do the Ponte Romas. There was something else actually. Oh, I'll do the iron in a second. Do what? Oh, yeah, I've got the books. Well. That pattern that I think lots of you should invest in. Personal opinion. It's not financially investing. But it's only size 14 to 22. If we've not got it in a smaller size than that, 14 to 22, you get 7. Was it 7 we decided, or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different patterns in there. You get 2 different pairs of trousers, 2 different jackets, a sleeveless top, and a dress. She's not very happy, is she? No. Yeah. What's she looking at? Hang on, let's have a look at it. What's she looking at? I like this one the best one, though. I like that one best. She's not in a good mood. No, I don't think it's real life. I think she's thinking, oh, I've made it. I'm in vogue. So she's doing vogue. You know what I mean? Anyway, these are very popular, the Ponte Romas today. Purple. No, if she was looking at Ponte Roma, she'd be smiling, wouldn't she? Go, oh, I'd like that. I'd like that. She's most probably going, why have you picked orange? Why have you picked orange to put me in when I'm blonde? That's what she must be saying. This is purple. I haven't got that pattern, but that's what it looks like made up. Gorgeous, isn't it? £3.99 for half a metre. That's the purple. as they say in Liverpool. Then we've got the teal. They say green in Liverpool. I don't know. I can't say teal in Scouse. I'm from the northwest, so I'm not taking the mickey. Oh, this is more popular than the purple. Purple. Where's the teal? Up there. Up there. Oh. Lots of multi-buyers on the teal. Oh, you're going over to look at on there, on the jumble sale over there. There's that one in the crossover dress, and I've also got in the cowl neck top above me here. Not Simon Cowell there. You can't see the cowl neck from there, it's too high. That's very, very popular. And then the navy blue, very classy, very elegant. What's the matter? Well, what does this say? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. It says patterns 4, and then I missed the rest of it. I'll have a look. $3.99, navy. Oh, patterns for little boys. Who's that from? Oh, from a customer. Was it not signed after that? What did it say after patterns for little boys then? There you go. I knew there was a name. Pat. Patterns for little boys, says Pat. The only pattern I've seen that we had for little boys was the Cloth Kit's giraffe trousers, which disappeared. Yep. Right. Okay. There was something. Oh, I know what I've got to show you. Oh, now it's switched on. I've got to be careful, that means. So I'll get... Why have we gone back to this? Oh, is it? It's a different colour. It's tiny as well. Oh, did they? It's tiny. Where did they get this one from? I'm showing you this iron, but it's switched on, so I have to put a mat down, don't I? It's not normally on, is it? I'll switch it off. It's one of my favourite. Now, if you watch the bit where they, you know, in the advert break, and they have the experts saying what tools they like best, how many of them love this? Jo Carter loves this because she doesn't like to move very much, she says. It's a gorgeous little iron, look. It's a little steam iron, but when you say little iron, now it's hot. I have to be careful with this one today because it's normally not on when I show it. This here is your little rubber stopper for putting your water in. There's your levels. It's a steam iron, you see. Oh, steam on, steam off. Steam on, steam off. Yeah, no, but it's so hot. I don't want to be doing what I normally do. You see, because it's yeah. Anyway, so then you've got your dial here. You've got your dial there of the temperature. You've got your little red light here, which has gone off, you see, because it's ready. Because it's red hot. You've got your wire clip there to hold it. You've got your steam holes there. It's got a lovely weight to it. And also, lots of ladies messaged me when we first got this in saying they love it because they have dexterity problems. And this is brilliant. Oh, man, it looks really old, doesn't it, today? If you didn't know, if you just tuned in, you'd be thinking, oh, that's an old man's hand. Oh, that one's not much better either. Anyway, £39.99. And what little Paul wants me to show you is long wire, 1.5 meters worth of wire. Good lead to it. So Jo Carter says that when she's in her workroom, oh, there you go, the little red lights come on now. It'll go off when it's ready. It's brilliant, isn't it? Lovely little iron, that. I'll put it back because Amanda's going to be using that in the next hour. Oh. £39.99. Helen. Oh, yeah, Ponte Roma. Helen, of course. Excuse me. Listen, you're not ignorant by asking a question, just so you know. Ponte Roma is a two-stretch jersey. It's a really lovely weight. And what Amanda was saying earlier, Helen, is if you're going to go from cottons that you're used to working with to a stretch one, this is the best stretch one to go to because it's the next stage up before you get to the four-way stretch, which is like that. It's like Mercury. When you're trying to work with that, it's like all over the place. Whereas this, it's a two-way stretch. You can sew it with a straight stitch. You can sew it with a zigzag stitch. You can sew it with a lightning stitch. Or, of course, you can have your overlocker. It's a really, really gorgeous, well, as you can see, it's a really gorgeous weight. This is what Amanda made in the 8 o'clock hour here. Really lovely weight. So it's got movement to it. You see, so if you want something that's got go days in, that's going to move beautifully, and what's lovely, Helen, is it has a fantastic weight. So as you wear it, it's going to move with you. And then there was this one here that, I don't know who made this one, but then when Deborah was on, remember Deborah from British Sewing Bee thing, she showed us how to do the folds and the pleats and the pockets on there. That's the Marl one, which is sold out now, sadly, that colour. So, Julie, hello John, Nurse Julie here. Could you tell me the pattern for the black item behind you? Do you mean this one? No, behind me, she said. So I haven't got a black one. That's grey, that's black spots, and that's purple, and that's teal. Which one did you mean, Julie, my love? The only black one I've got is on a wall over there, which is a wraparound. I think maybe this one's looking black. That's in the Great British Sewing Bee book, which I've got. Well, no, it's not this one. I don't think it's this one, is it? It's not. Let me check. I don't think. Oh, it might be this one. I thought it was in the one that came with the little box of patterns. Hang on. No, this comes with patterns in. I think this isn't it. The Series 3 is the one I think that comes with the box. This isn't Series 3. Yeah, let's have a look at it anyway. Let me just show you, though. The patterns for this one do come in the back of the book. I don't think they're all there. I think you get more. Oh, hang on. Do they, though, Paul? There must be more than that, then, is there? Don't you get... I'll read it. I'll read it and find out. Yeah, so there's not 25 patterns there, are there? Yeah, I'm just looking for the patterns now. I'm just looking to see how many patterns you get in it. It doesn't say anywhere, because that's only part of one. But anyway, let me go on with the book, and then I'll get Chris to find out for me. Can you just ask Wendy if it comes with other patterns in there? Thank you. But have a look. Here we go, look. £19.99, this Sewing Bee book. There's all the contestants. I'm not quite sure. This must be an earlier... Because there's... what's his name's in this one? Look, Stuart Hilliard's in this one. Is that the lady who's got the shop in the village next to yours? Anyway... Are you talking to me now? No. Yeah. Look. It's gorgeous. Here we go, projects. This is where... Now, apparently, Little Paul's telling me there's children's clothes in this one. For those of you just asking for children's patterns... So now this is the pattern that we just got out of the back of the book, you see. That's the pattern that I just had in the back of the book, wasn't it? Men's pyjama trousers. Maybe you don't need to pattern. Oh, yeah, there's... let's have a look then. There may be more patterns then, Arthur. Oh, no, enlarge this by 500%, it says. Hang on, we'll just have a look now. Button back blouse. You see you see the patterns in this one, you all have to enlarge by 500%. So there's a floor cushion. Oh, there's home things. Edge-to-edge jacket. That's like a Chanel jacket, that one, isn't it? Pencil skirt. Again, there's the pattern. So the patterns are in. You just have to photocopy them by 500 times. Summer dress. Look, there you go. There's just one pattern in the back, it seems. Laundry bag. I can come across little girl's dress, little Paul. Circular skirt. Tea dress. There you go. Little girl's dress. I'll tell you what it is. It's not. It's like it's one of those where you take two squares. I think, is it? No? Yeah, take two squares and just shape them round. That's not a tea dress. No, that's just the little girl's dress. That one's called. Maybe there's more. Cushion. Prom dress. That's a lady's dress. Window panel. Oh, they were very, had lots of variety in this, wouldn't they? Hacking jacket. Oh, that would be a later stage. That wouldn't be one you'd start with, would it be? Bow tie. camisole. That's the only a boyfriend shirt. That's the only child's one. Patchwork throw. Roman blind. Oh, hang on, no, a telefib. There's more pages. I thought it was coming to the end then. Basic dress. We've done that dress, haven't we? Look, in the tartan, in the plaid. Waistcoat. It's got lots in this one, hasn't it? Tote bag. Blouse with collar. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, no, that's an apron. There's an apron. Okay. Oh, no, there's more. There's more. No, that's it. That's it, projects-wise, because we've gone about ribbon and the glossary. That's lovely, isn't it, for £20? Lovely book, that one. And then, now, if you're going to a party, you can't go wrong with the little black dress coat, an LBD. The old LBD. And this book is full of ribbons, LBDs. Simon Henry has brought you the little black dress, how to make the perfect one for you. Right, so, lots of pictures of famous people in little black. Oh, in fact, first of all, I did the costumes for Piaf for the tour. So that's a sweetheart neckline, that one there. Made out of black crepe. Anyway, all these little black dresses through the ages. Princess Diana, oh, Hyde Park, Princess Diana. The night her divorce was announced. Not that I, know everything about Princess Diana. Right, how to use this book, getting started. There are all the different techniques and everything like that. Right, but then we get to the projects. Now, I tell you who loves this book. Janice, Anything Can Happen Hobbs loves this book. She's in tomorrow, apparently. Right, these are all about toiles, about how to fit, how to do, it's very, very good on the fit and things like that. Where are the projects that they just started by now? Here we go. Here you go. The dresses. This is like the catwalk show, isn't it? Beautiful, gorgeous. Choosing your fabrics. Here we go. Audrey. That dress is called Audrey, obviously after Audrey Hepburn. I wonder if there's a Joan or a Betty. Did you watch Feud? Wasn't it brilliant? No, you'd hate it, Paul, but... Greta Garbo. Or Greta Scacchi, is that meant to be? Who knows? So that's 2 dresses we've had so far. What's that one called? Where's the name of that one? Oh, that's still Greta. Marilyn. Now, is that after Marilyn Monroe or Boy George's friend Marilyn? So we've had 3 dresses so far. Then we've got the little black jacket. Caroline Lindsay, and our friend Caroline Lindsay would like that. She loves a little satin jacket. She's at selling jewellery in the mornings. And then the little hat, little black hat. Where's his picture? You have a picture of the man. So it's only 3 dresses, a jacket and a hat. I say only. It's full of technique tips and everything, isn't it? There's no picture. He did the party dress and the little best dress as well, in the range of... Isn't that funny? Normally have a picture of the author there, don't they? But unless that's him. £14.99. I think I should do a book like this. I could name them... Oh, yes, I could name them after Hannah, Hayley. No, Paul, why would you want a dress named after you, Paul? Hello, I've read that one. It's from Julie. I haven't got one from Sonia. Son, what does Son say? Say this again. Oh, the spotty dress is very slimming, yes it is. This is the Ponte Roma from the last hour. We'll bring it in. I'll just show you the dress and then the fabric. Nearly falling over. I'll just hold her up like this a little while. Here we go. Black spot, but this is the fabric. I haven't got the fabric here, but this is the fabric. £3.99 for half a metre. It's 60 inches wide. It's £3.99 for half a metre. Oh, we'll just go. So I'm not going to do dancing. Of course I'm not going to do dancing. £3.99 for half a metre, though, Sonia. How are you, my love? No, is that arse-on? Was it arse-on? But it is gorgeous, really lovely. So the pattern and the fabric were both in the last hour with Amanda. I know, £3.99. All the Ponte Romas are £3.99. In the first hour, we had we had black on white, white on black, stripes, plain black, and a dog tooth. Dog tooth. Message from Sheila, got that one. Hello, John, love the programme. Any chance of you doing a programme on altering a basic pattern? Yes, I know. They keep going on to me. I'm supposed to do it. I'm 4'11" tall. So is Barbara Windsor. Narrow shoulders, short waist, but, and then then you've run out of letters. Yes, Sheila, I will do it. I promise. I promise. Are you a size 2.5 shoe as well? Barbara Windsor is. Anyway. Right, you need to check out on the teal. The teal, need to check out. The purple, you need to check out. The black from the last hour. Plain black, you mean? Oh, I haven't got one. Oh, and Julie never got back to us about which dress, did she? Oh, I knew that one would be popular. Come on. This pattern, very, very popular. Oh, you need to check out, I'm being told now. It's got 2 jackets, a sleeveless top, a dress, and 2 pairs of trousers in there. I only got it in the size 14 to 22, mind you. £12.99. And quickly before I go, the Overlocker deal. Oh, quick as you can. Overlocking starter bundle. Today and today only, Elna 664 overlocking sewing machine with 4 spools of Gutermann Black Mini King overlocking thread. Would normally cost you £300.96. We're giving you a £10 saving today. You get all of that for £290.96. Don't go anywhere. Amanda is back doing wrinkly leathered bottomed bags and lots of other things too. Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more. We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 p.m. Simply Sewing is a magazine for dressmakers and home sewists who are passionate about fabrics and love to sew with stylish patterns. Each issue is packed with technical know-how, templates and easy-to-follow instructions to sew yourself quick wardrobe updates, accessories, plushy toys, gifts, bags and more. Plus, each issue comes with a free dress pattern from our expanding trend-led collection. We're proudly flying the flag for contemporary sewing with stylish patterns and beautiful photography to inspire sewists across the globe at every level. The Sewing Quarter website is simple and easy to use. You can view a live broadcast of the show on our homepage. Get instant access to our online shop, which has a wide range of wonderful products for you to choose from. You can also enjoy a selection of projects and guides which we have on offer to help you enhance your skills and gain valuable tips. Watch the live shows and you can buy the product which is currently being shown on air. You can even message the studio to ask our presenters or team any questions you might have. Below, you'll find all the products from today's show for you to look at and purchase. On the right of the screen, next to today's products, you will find our simple program guide listing all upcoming shows. So, join us today at sewingquarter.com.
Don't miss Jo Carter at 8 a.m. on Wednesday as she sews this club night quilt by Devon Levine. Taken from Devon's book, Quilt Traditions, this traditional quilt is made with half-square triangles and scrappy stars, with 50 blocks in total. And Jo will help you master quilting with curves for a stunning finish. Jo uses vintage-style fabrics from the Quilters Guild Devon County Fabrics collection, as well as the gorgeous florals of the Drawing Room Blooms range from Lewis and Irene. So join us on Wednesday the 17th of January at 8 AM for this inspirational new show only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
Now, did you know it's our birthday on the 31st of January? We've got a special competition going on. All you need to do is design and make a block, right? As in, you know, for a quilt. Needs to be 12.5 inches in size so that when we sew them together, the finished size is 12 inches. Can be appliqued, it can be painted, it can be embroidered, it can be patchwork, be whatever you want it to be. We can't send it back to you because it will be sewn into a quilt. But the most important thing is it's got to be in by the 20th. So you've only got 8 days. And you won't get it back. Send it, go onto the website and have a look at the bottom of the front page, terms and conditions. Excuse me. And you'll find where to send it to there. And there is a panel of judges. So the best 3 or 4 will get prizes of bundles of fabrics. Some lovely ones been in. We've put some of them on Facebook already, which is a bit naughty, I suppose, but sorry, I've just eaten some apple. Now, just had a word with Ian, and he said, that's fine. Have you got any specific children's patterns you want to see? Like dresses and things like that, or just trousers for boys? And I've got a very, very important announcement today. Today is Lucy Brennan's birthday. Yes, she'll be at home watching. She's got nothing else to do, will she? So she's in a couple of days' time, I think. Anyway, it's her birthday today. She looks good for 50, doesn't she? She looks really good for 50, doesn't she? Anyway, you must really wonder why I'm standing here with a shopping bag. I'm going shopping in a minute. This is what I was talking about, the wrinkly faux leather bag bottom. I'll hold it up for you. There you go. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Now, I've got bundles. Now, if you're wondering where the pattern is for this, I'll tell you that in a second. But I've got lovely bundles to show you first. I'll need to put something inside. Oh, no, before I go any further, do you remember on Monday, Amanda made this bag? Well caught, John. Amanda made this bag, and we didn't get round to doing the handle, and she said it was quite difficult. Well, I've also got, we're going to save a few minutes for Amanda to show you how to do the handle on that bag, and I've got the bundles from that bag on Monday as well. But first of all, let's do the bundles for this new bag here, for the bag that Amanda's made here. So the blue one is already made. That's this one here. Isn't this lovely fabric? So it's Guru blue bag fabric bundle. So you get 1 metre of the pattern, 1 metre of the plain and the thread, $23.99. It is all about the leatherette bottom of the bag. So you'll need one of those to buy one of those as well. So that's the blue one. Then we've got the red and pink one. Same fabric, just in red and pink. So you get 1 metre of that, you get 1 metre of the pink, and you get the pink thread. £23 and 99 pence. Okay, there's the still. Then we've got this one that Amanda's actually going to be using to do her demonstration with. It's a bit stressful out there. No, she's all right at the party here. Lovely, isn't it? Oh, Hayley, I had to ask you a question. I'll ask you later, it's personal. Vibrant, this one is. Vibrant red bag fabric bundle, 1 metre of the pattern. Now, I don't know why they called it red, because it's got Vienna orange with it, hasn't it? And the orange thread, the rusty thread there. £21 and 99 pence. Okay, and then I love this one. I've never seen this fabric before. I think this is gorgeous. Why aren't you making this one? This is lovely. Look. Isn't that lovely? Come close, have a look. Uh-huh. I did that, uh-huh. Oh, no, that's the wrong person. Uptown. Uptown girl. I thought it was Elvis. I was doing a, uh-huh, Elvis, but it's not Elvis at all, is it? It's, Billy Joel. Who? Billy Joel. Bottle of red, bottle of white. £20, this bundle. So you get 1 metre. I love that. Do you know, Paul, I know I'm being really naughty. Can we buy this by the ½ metre? Oh, I love this fabric. And then it comes with the pink, the metre of pink, and the pink thread. £20 on the dot, on the nose. Oh, I think that fabric, that picture there doesn't do it justice. It's gorgeous. Anyway. Okay, I haven't got the wobbly bottoms with me here. I've got to go over to see. She's over here, the wobbly bottom lady. Right. On that bag.
That one?
That bag. Sorry, Amanda.
There we go.
On the bag, right, look at the bottom, right? It's got this faux, it's not real leather, it's faux leather bottom. Now, you don't get the studs, you buy those separately, but it's this bottom bit of the bag here. That's black, that one's black. So this is what you get this is how it comes in the packet. £12.50. Oh, I can't bring you that fabric by the half metre, I'm afraid. But look, on the back, it's the pattern that Amanda, so you need to buy this for the bottom of the bag, but it also gives you the pattern inside there. Now it comes in black and it comes in brown. But on the telly, that might look black as well, but it's because it's in the cellophane wrapper, obviously. And again, it's got the pattern on the back in the brown. £12.50. Now, it's not real leather. Before anyone starts going, oh, we don't do leather. It's not real leather. It's, what's the word? Simulated. Simulated.
Synthetic.
Faux. Synthetic. Right. Go. Oh, apparently we're limited on the leather bottoms.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've done one.
Oh, is
and
it?
I was like, wow, love it.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, there's a few bags around, isn't there, that we've sort of found that other designers have made them before, but it was the first time I've been exposed.
Oh, okay.
So, and I was like, God, this is like really good. I'm thinking, I could see a workshop in these.
Right. So what have you got then? You've got the fabric.
Okay, so the fabric, the lining.
Yeah.
A little bit of the wadding.
Yeah.
Okay. The faux leather.
That's not a jumper, that's a party dress. Paul just said, oh, what, she's chilling now. She's got taken a party outfit. Now she's got an old jumper on.
Party
I know.
It's a good job
crepe
up
dress,
there.
crepe de chine dress. Right, okay, so hang on. So we've got the fabric.
Yeah.
We've got the lining, which you both get in the bundle. Then you put some fusible, is it fusible?
No.
Oh, it's not fusible, sewing.
Sewing, yeah.
This isn't Thermolan, is it? Oh, okay.
Is it Thermolan?
I don't think it is Thermolan. It's not Thermolan, this.
No.
Anyway, it's beautiful, fleecy, sew-in. Okay, no, that's fine. They called it Thermolan. What did it say? What else did it say on the thingy? Well, it's white fleece. It's definitely white fleece. I wouldn't say it was Thermoflan, though, but... No, anyway, it's definitely white fleece, and it's definitely a metre, and it's definitely pre-packed, so it's £4.49. Okay, lovely. It's really lovely and soft, that. So you've got that attached to your lining.
Yeah.
You've got the main fabric. And you've got your wrinkly bottom.
We have.
Yeah.
Okay. So simple, it's unbelievable.
Oh, okay. It looks quite complicated.
No, it's really, really simple.
Right.
I'd only be complicated if I can't find my needle, but I'm sure it says somewhere.
Needle?
Yeah, no, it's fine. So...
Needle?
I've got one. I have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Half metre fabric, okay? So you're going to get enough to do 2 bags with the fabric that's...
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I literally whipped it up the centre.
Right.
Okay. Spread it out. Okay. The bottom. So you cut the fabric the width of the actual base.
Okay.
Okay, leather base. I'm going to call it leather, but it's not leather.
No. It's not real leather, but we call it leather for now.
Okay. Place that halfway down.
Yes.
Okay. And you can decide how short you want your bag to be.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I did. My piece is here 35 inches long.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So we're through there.
Right.
Then with the lining, I then just literally folded that in half and did exactly the same. So
but the lining is a different shape to the...
It is at the moment.
Oh, okay.
It is at the moment.
Right.
Okay, bear with, as I say.
Sorry.
So once I'd got that, so as I say, it was folded,
Oh,
whipped off
I see.
just literally made sure that it was the width of the fabric, decided how long I wanted it. The lining and the wadding went on top.
Right.
Okay. And I cut the same size out.
Right.
But this time I've actually took a slither off the bottom.
Right.
Okay, because I've prepared this one.
Oh, okay, so you've got your opening.
Opening.
Yeah.
Stitch down the sides, and then to take out the square bottom base, I literally folded the leather base in half, placed it on top. Leather. Yeah. And just cut out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The squares through there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
I've already done the sides, and I've actually then done the bottom piece and left an opening.
Is that opening going to be big enough to pull it all through?
Yeah, and I was just going to say, but it might be a little bit smaller at the moment, but I was trundling at it. Okay. And then we can then do our
box bottoms.
Bottom across through there.
Okay. Are all these instructions?
The instructions are on the back.
Yeah, I point. Oh.
I don't know whether I've got my sheet, but yeah, they are on the back.
No, they're not the instructions there, Paul. They're on the back here. Yeah. But it tells you in pictorial form how to do exactly what Amanda's just told you.
But there is also on YouTube there is a little prim video tutorial as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. So if you look up prim.
Prim. £12.50. So the brown one's the black one. Oh, they're both Caroline, but Caroline in dark brown and Caroline in black. That's what they're called. Because you know, Prim give all their handbag accessories different names.
Okay, so we can.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, thanks. Thank you.
Now, what I tend to do with my lining is I will do the seam allowance just a little bit bigger than what I do the bag lining.
Right.
Okay. It's just the amount of bags that I've seen made. I do the seam allowances just a little bit bigger than what I would on the bag.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just I find that the lines always tend to be a little bit baggier.
Yeah.
Just about the amount of bags that I've made of late. That I just find, just by literally taking the seam allowance down just a whisker, they seem to sort of sit a little bit snugger.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So I'm just going to go across the bottom of my. So again, you can make your seam allowance whatever you want to. I generally tend to find a centimetre, just the width of the presser foot, is ideal. Back stitch a bit.
Who's that message from? Susan. WH will be back. He will be back, but under a different name. No, we didn't scare him off. He loved it. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Susan. Oh, this bag's got a life of its own today, isn't it?
So yeah, so seam allowances, I tend to find the width of the presser foot is a nice sort of manageable width to sort of deal with. Sometimes they're like 1/4 of an inch, and they can be a little bit, well, they can be a little bit weaker as well on a bag.
Yeah.
But you don't really need to do 5/8. So that's the bag lining.
That was easy.
Okay. Ooh, and they've marked up quite nicely. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the lining.
That's the lining. So with the fabric then, line up your base.
Are they new buyers? Oh. Okay, have you got an issue with your phone? There's lots of people on the phone line, but you have to press 1 to speak to the call centre. Lots of people holding for some reason.
Okay, so what I found, what they don't sort of tell you, because the idea now is that you then hand stitch a running stitch through. So what I did on that bag yesterday. And I just sort of said to Chris, oh, have we got any glue? I mean, you can do it without, but it just helps just to keep. You could use a Pritt stick if you wanted to. So just a little bit of fabric glue. There's something there.
Have you used that one before? Do you want me to get a pin to punch to the top?
No, it's...
okay, the phone lines are temporarily down. We are dealing with it. You can still order on the web, though.
So...
Make sure you note down the codes. If you miss it, if you can't get through on the phone, note down the codes, then give them a call afterwards when I tell you it's fixed. So now the glue, if you want to find the glue, that's on the website. So, and then what's that red thread you've got there?
It's just some embroidery thread.
Okay. Oh, I've got it here.
In the pack.
So now you didn't glue yours then when you made yours at home?
Yes,
did
I did.
You? Oh,
yeah,
you did. Sorry,
that's what I did, and that's where it doesn't say on the packet to do that, but I just felt that it just keep it in place while you start to sew.
Okay, could you use one of our glue sticks? Would that be strong enough?
Yeah.
No, glue pens. Glue pens.
Just something to adhere it to, just to keep it into place.
Okay.
While you.
Ooh, don't give him that one back, because there's none left in that one, is there?
There's not a fat lot.
It's because Jo uses it every time she makes purses and things like that. She uses it, so I presume that's why a lot of it's gone. So you literally, you're sticking it down, but you haven't cut that bit out. Do you not cut that bit out?
You will cut that bit out, yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Oh, sorry, I'll shut up.
Don't be shy. Okay.
Yeah.
And then one large darning needle.
Right. Got a nice big eye on it, that one, isn't it? Oh, you can thread on air, live on air. That's brave, okay. Mind you, are using red against red, so we won't be able to see it. Oh, she's done it straight away.
There we go. Okay.
So have you done that double or single?
Oh, well, I used like a twine on that one, which was my own. So you could actually use this double just to sort of make it that little bit more. Okay, so we're going to need a fair bit to go across.
If you're just watching, the phone lines are down at the moment. What happens is you ring up and then it just puts you on hold. So we are aware of it, so we are trying to fix it. Just write down the item code number, the things you like, or buy on the web. Okay. So you're knotting the end?
Oh, yeah, I did just put a knot into the base. And then you're just going to be doing some back stitch along these edges.
Right. Are the holes quite easy to get to? Oh, yes, I can see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get these things that have got punch holes already in them. You come to put your needle through and it's still, they haven't gone all the way through. It's still sealed up.
Okay. So we're going to take that through and then just back stitch.
Okay.
Okay. So it's it's quite a quick, easy, just got a cotton thread there. So it's quite nice to have a contrast.
Yes, exactly. Like you've used, as you say, you used a twine at home, but you could use embroidery thread or twine or anything.
Yeah.
I need to tell you that the black bottom bag base, half the stock has gone.
I just thought they were just really clever and quick.
Yes.
Effective, especially if you're just getting into your sewing and...
Is your needle not getting claggy with the glue, or did you not put,
I didn't put the glue
away?
Yeah, it's just literally sort of on that inside,
okay, so it's not near
just
the
to hold
holes,
it. There we go. So at least if you, with your machine stitching, if you're a little bit not that sort of, if you're a little bit wobbly, not that okay with top stitching, keeping it straight, these are just ideal. Karen,
my love, do you mean the beige bag from Monday's show? I'm going to go through those in a minute. You can get the item code number and you can either buy it on the web or the phone's not working at the moment. Phones aren't working at the moment. You've got good eyes. Seeing, oh, it's there, I suppose, at the end of the desk.
That pile of...
Yeah, but Karen's seen the beige bag there and gone, oh, I want that.
Yeah, I just got it out and I was like, oh, okay. Rewind.
Yes.
I've been to bed since. Where was I with it?
It was a week ago. Oh, no, not a week ago. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days ago.
Okay.
We're going to do the whole thing then.
I was going to do this one, then I was just going to stitch down. Or I can leave this one, just stitch them into place, then carry on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Want me to carry on? Okay, so if we...
So in real life, you've carried right the way along that stitch, and then you do the same on that one there. Right,
okay. So I'll just base this into place.
Okay, so you can machine through the faux leather base then. That's not a problem.
Yeah. If I can get through that pleather, I'll get through this.
Yes, okay. Oh yeah, actually looks quite soft, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So now what you're doing now isn't necessary for the bag.
No, you wouldn't
just doing
do
it to
this.
hold it in place for the demonstration now.
Yeah.
I suppose though, if you wanted to, you could run a machine line through it.
Just to hold it,
Just to hold it. Anyway, if you're going to be putting lots of heavy things in your bag, then it's that extra line of stitching, isn't it?
Just a bit of reinforcement.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, so let's imagine that's a big wibbly wobbly line. I'm glad it's in black. So we're then going to cut out.
Now you cut those bits out.
These pieces. And you can either now put in your bag studs.
Oh yes, bag studs, I've got those. Oh.
I found it was a little bit easier actually sewing it up just to sort of get my positionings in.
Okay, I've got bag studs in. Oh.
One gone.
No, it's actually your packet, I think. I've got bag studs in brass, antique brass, and I've got them in shiny silver finish. Oh, silver ones first. So you get 4 in your packet. They're just the little feet to put in your bag. So when you put it down the ground, if it's moist or damp or anything like that, what are you looking for? Which one do you want? Do you want the silver or do you want the brass? Brass would be
brass, probably.
Okay,
yeah,
I've just nicked these from your side.
Yeah.
So these were yours. Oh. Just waiting for graphics, then we'll get on. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Amanda's going to use the brass ones, but Paul's having trouble finding them on his computer at the moment. But
I'm going to use the brass because we've got the little heart handles and they've got some brass onto them.
Right.
Okay. So, for argument's sake, that we've actually put that through. You then fold right sides together. Okay.
So if you're putting your feet in, is this what you're going to do now? Or
yeah,
pretending you've put your feet in?
No, I'll put the feet in. What I ummed and ahed whether to sort of. I thought, well, yeah, if I measure them and it should be coming through there, but then I've got my seam allowance, and I was just like, So what I did was I actually stitched it together first, and then I put them through.
Okay, so you know you're getting them in the right place, yeah.
So you're just lining up. That piece there. So I've just shrunk back a little bit, or I was a bit overzealous with the rotary blade.
What are you muttering about now?
I said my pieces are a little bit shorter, but it's absolutely fine. So don't panic if you've actually sort of done what I've done, just cut it a little bit shorter where it's slipped in.
Okay. So you're just going to sew your side seams together now?
So, yeah.
So it's going to be exactly the same as the bag was, the lining was when we started, yeah?
That's right. So...
Somebody's moved the clock. I keep losing the clock. It's there now.
It's like Elf on the Shelf. Keeps moving.
Yes. Oh, damn, that's become a huge thing, isn't it, Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah.
If you are on the web, make sure you check out your basket. The phone lines are still down, I'm afraid. Don't just hang up. Don't wait, because you won't come to it. I'll tell you when they're working again, I promise.
We've certainly had some gremlins.
Sorry?
We've certainly had some gremlins today.
Today?
There we go. Right, so I'm now just going to take that all the way through. I say it sews through really easily.
The phones still aren't working, I'm afraid. It's unusual to see your pins in that way round. You normally do like soldiers.
Oh yeah, I do actually, don't I? It's one of them days.
Yep. It's the weekend. You can have the weekend off now.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have been dancing tomorrow with the little one, but she's got a competition. But
do you do dancing as well then?
No, I don't.
I was going to say.
Mind you, my phone's just gone off in the office. Normally got it on quiet, and my ringtone is an Irish jig reel. And they've also gone. That's a bit...
Oh, the brass ones. We have got the brass ones. Oh, we've got a strange... what's that picture there? Oh, it's gone now. Oh. Well, it was just a random picture, wasn't it? Yeah, but it wasn't the one we're using. No, it's not. That was the other one. You had the wrong one in. There they are, $2.99. Little Paul's had enough now, he says. It's because he's... Have you seen his boffer boots yet?
No. So I have, in essence, got a day to myself tomorrow.
You've got a date?
A day to myself tomorrow.
I thought you said you had a date tomorrow. Excuse me. So is she not going dancing then this weekend?
No, she's been injured for the last Lord knows how long, and so she's been in an air boot, and they've only just gone back. They started back at the beginning of the year, so she's only had about 3 lessons. So she's not fit enough, and she doesn't know her dances properly. So.
Well, does it? Are they not? Isn't it like river dance? Will there be one missing off the end if she's not there?
No, this is solo comps.
Oh, okay.
This is all solo, yeah.
I thought it was going to be a bit like river dance. It'll all come on. There'll be a gap there where your daughter's meant to be. She does that, you know, that dancing, doesn't she?
Yeah. Tanned legs, curly wigs.
And big curly wig?
Big curly wigs.
That'd be good if one morning you haven't got time to do your hair before you come in.
It's like...
You could put one on and come in wearing it.
Yeah, I call her Lily, her wig.
Oh. Why Lily?
Like Lily Savage.
Oh. My sister-in-law, Julie, when she had her chemotherapy, she had to have a wig, and she called it Wendy the wig. And it was like, where's Wendy? Where's Wendy?
Wendeline. Okay, so I'm putting in the... Where you've got the cutouts, those... It's just a case of opening out the side seam.
Yeah.
And then pulling that to the centre of the base.
Right.
And it just flattens out then. Pop a pin in. Just to hold it. And then stitching across with the reverse stitch at the beginning and at the end. Yeah, so no classes, because all my classes revolve around her dancing.
Oh, blimey.
So there's no classes on tomorrow either.
Do you not get somebody else? Does Simon not teach when you're not there, then?
No.
Simon's a business partner.
He cuts the fabric, we're still open.
Oh, so he works in the shop but doesn't take a lesson yet?
Yeah. And I do have other people that do lessons, but I just didn't book anything in for tomorrow.
I could come and do one.
You're more than welcome.
No, I don't mean to be in the class. Take the class.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. We'll get you on the schedule, no problem.
Yeah. We'll just... How long do the classes last for? A couple of hours?
It depends what we're making, really. Yeah. So anything from a couple of hours up to a full day.
I could do the interval entertainment, you know, and they have a cup of tea in the middle. I could be...
Oh, anyway. I know, I'm slave driver. They drink while they work.
Oh, blimey. You're right there.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to turn the right way.
Yeah. So we've got the base on. Now, you've got to imagine that red stitching carries on all the way across.
All the way across.
So now, is it now you decide where to put your studs in the bottom?
That's right. Okay, so you sort of through that area. And because of the size of the studs, yeah, it is this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was the packet that she was sent. It's not our packet. You've only got one back. What have you done with the rest of it?
They're not here.
Do it with the silver ones. There you go. Yours will have 4 backs in and 4 fronts in.
I need a seam ripper as well.
There you go. Have
you got a little seam ripper under?
There's a... Oh. You don't want much. What do you want now?
I need a seam ripper.
Oh. Did you ask for a seam? I've seen one this morning somewhere.
Yeah, I had mine about.
You got it now? I've seen one somewhere. Can we have a seam ripper, please? Right, don't do anything.
Okay.
I'll go and do the fabrics, and then we'll come back and do that, by which time you'll have a seam ripper.
Lovely.
Okay, bundles. Now, as you can see, I've got twice as many bundles on the desk now that I had earlier. because these are today's bundles, right? So starting with the blue one that Amanda's already made, you get 1 metre of the blue fabric, a pattern, metre of the plain blue and the thread, £23.99. There you go. Oh, okay, then I'll go to mine next. This was the most popular, the leaf one. If little Paul was here, he'd go, that's unbelievable, that is, John. £20 on the dot, on the nose. You get 1 metre of the leaf fabric, 1 metre of the bright pink and the thread, £20. Lovely. Then I've got the red and pink one over here. Get 1 metre of the guru fabric in red. And 1 metre of the paler pink. Well, it's not pale, is it? But, you know, it's not as bright as the fuchsia. Plus the thread, £23.99. Okay, now, if you're watching on Monday, we did this bag. We did this bag, right? Which Amanda only got halfway through, so, and we didn't do the handle. So if we get time now, we're going to show you how to do the handle. But I need the, no, I've got the 4 bundles here. The pattern was in the trolley as well somewhere. Yeah, okay. And if Chris can get me the pattern while I'm doing the bundles, that's all. So this one here is the one on the end here. Excuse me. What you get is you get 3 metres of fabric. You get 1 metre of the PU, 1 metre of the plain grey, and 1 metre of the lavender spot. Linen effect canvas it is. And the thread, £28.49. Then, oh, phone lines are now working. Oh, I feel like Anton Deck. Phone lines are now open. That's the one, brilliant, thank you. And then, now this beige, right, on Monday, I can't tell you how many beige ones sold. It was an outright winner by a long way. And Amanda's demonstration was using this one demonstration. You get 1 metre of the PU in beige, you get 1 metre of the latte, and you get 1 metre of the beige canvas cotton pink and the thread, £27.99. Then we've got the olive one coming up next. This is the olive one. You get 1 metre of the olive spot cotton canvas. You get 1 metre of the ecru in the spectrum and 1 metre of ecru in the cotton canvas, plus the thread, £23.49. Little Paul loves that one. And then we've got this one, which is the fuchsia range, which is 1 metre of the, it's like elephant grey PU. You get 1 metre of fuchsia in Spectrum Solids and 1 metre of fuchsia in the cotton canvas, plus the thread, £27.99. And the pattern to make that bag, now, on the pattern, there's 2 different bags. There's one with these 2 at the bottom here have got straight handles. These 2 here have got the circular handle, which we're going to try and squeeze into the hour to show you how to do it in a second. £7.99, and that's this. That's to make this. Right, okay, let's get back to Amanda, because lots to do, lots to do, lots to do. Right, what are you up to, Amanda?
Okay, right, so we're now going to put the studs in.
What are we doing for time?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you want your stud to sort of, obviously, sort of sit in the corner. Now, they're quite wide, and that's why I thought it was just a little bit easier to... Oh, no,
I can understand.
Almost like sort of
because
eyeball
when you come to try and stitch it and everything, it might be too near your foot and everything like that.
Exactly. So, again, it's really soft. So I just literally got the seam ripper and just...
Oh, now...
pushed a hole in.
We sell an awl.
Yeah.
To punch holes in. Is it today, or was it the other day I had that? I've got that today at 11. Got that today at 11, so you don't need to use seam ripper. You can use the awl, which I'll show you later.
Okay, and then you just push...
No, not the snag ripper. Anyway.
The prongs through.
Yeah.
Okay. You could, if you wanted to, for a little bit of extra reinforcement, put some interfacing on that base.
Yeah.
But we're okay. And then you've got the little prongs. And you can either open them out and put them through the 2 little slits, or straight through that centre one.
Oh, yes, and then spread them out.
And then open them out. Okay.
Why does that remind me of something we used to do when we were at school?
With the spinny, yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you just put 4 of those on.
And then you put the 4 through.
Perfect.
Okay. So if we just pop one more in.
Yeah.
So again, kind of like just eyeball it through.
I mean, if you want to, you can measure it, can't you? And just put a little dot with your pencil or whatever and then push the hole through.
But you know me.
Yeah.
Just get on with it.
The thing is, they're such a simple little thing, but like I was saying earlier, if you put your bag down without those on something that's damp or it's raining or if you're on the bus and somebody spills their drink and it rolls along them, these little just enough to lift the whole bag off the floor, aren't they? Just to save.
I'll pinch one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not always one for sort of spending fortune on handbags. I like shoes, but handbags, I'm like, yeah, okay. And I did once spend a small fortune on a bag, and I was like, you know what? It's still got wrecked.
Oh, yes.
You know, so like you say, these are fantastic.
Right, Jill in West York says, does the bag you're currently making have a pattern number? I've ordered my bag base and feet. The bag that Amanda's making here is the one that's on the back of your packet. So if you've ordered your bag bottom, it's on the back.
Yeah. So you can just literally decide yourself how big. You're restricted to the width of it.
Yes.
But you can make it as wide, or you could make it a little bit shorter if you wish to. So
Jill, if you've ordered that already, the pattern's on. It's separate. You can save it for another occasion. It's on the back of the packet.
Okay. So no, it wouldn't be untoward if you sort of like made it that kind of depth. If you wanted to.
That's very much like, this is more like a shopping tote bag. That's more like a lady who lunches size bag, isn't it? You know.
Ladies that do gin now. It's not ladies that lunch, it's ladies that do gin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. And not drive,
to be
obviously.
one. I'd love to be one.
Oh, you become one? Okay.
I'd love to be one, yeah.
Okay, so you put your 4 feet on. What's the next?
So the next thing to do then is then to position your handles.
Right.
Okay.
So now we've got 2 different lots of handles. We've got the ones that you're going to use, which are these. Oh, they're yours, sorry. These with the little love hearts on them. What are you talking about? This is called Clara. I don't know what you're talking about. You can tell me in the break. I don't know what you're talking about. $13.99. They're gorgeous little handles. But I've also got these other handles here. If you don't want to go with the canvas handles, if you're going to go for the one that Amanda's already made, we've got the... Now, are these the fake or are these the real? I think these are the fake ones. You can smell if they're leather, can't you? $19.99. Print bag handles Marie. They are also faux leather. They're the ones that are already on the bag that Amanda's made. Okay, carrying on yours. So you put the handles on now then?
That one I did actually put on afterwards, which is more than doable. You could put them on now. It's just up to you, really. It's just making sure that they will actually sort of flip down when you're going to go around the top.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, and they're soft enough to be able to get through.
Right.
But those with the being that little bit stiffer and harder, I did actually put those on afterwards.
Okay, I've got to take something back. These handles apparently are leather. Okay, the black ones.
Okay,
right.
So you can then position, make sure you're getting them level, so I can use my grid and just making sure that I'm getting that into place. I'm just taking that at 1, 2, 3, on the 4.5 down. And then it's just a case of stitching through the same.
So you haven't got there's no lining in or anything yet. So you're literally just sewing through the main fabric of the bag.
Yeah, because what I did with, did I seal that one up? I think I did actually in the end. I was going to say we could open that one up.
Sometimes this one you must have just gone.
Yeah, so I literally then put my hand through the base.
Yeah.
And then just came up in between the lining.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just literally I stitched through the wadding and the fabric. Okay, so the wadding will give it that extra little bit of support.
So how long have I got, sorry? Total. I've got 14 minutes with Amanda. Okay, that's fine. We've got a message. No, I've still got Jill's message there.
So again, it's exactly the same. The back stitch.
Hello, John and Amanda. Loving the show. Oh, is it from Bridget, do you say? Bridget says she's been inspired to do some dressmaking this year, so she's ordered some Ponte Roma.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you, Bridget, my love. You won't come through for some reason, Bridget. I had to read it out to me.
And if you ever get stuck, just when I'm on, give us a shout.
Yeah, any questions you need answering, then please just get in touch.
Yeah. Or, you know, I'm quite happy to if you message me when I'm not on air or I'm out, and if you sort of like stuck to a point, I can just message me through.
Very kind. Right, now the beige bundle, which I told you for the other bag from last week, very limited, and it's almost sold out. Almost sold out. Check out your basket. And the phone lines are working now, so if you missed out earlier, give them a call. Give them a call. It's completely for free. 0800 112 4433, remember?
Okay.
Okay.
So the holes on these handles are just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, snug.
But still doable. Okay.
Oh.
So I might actually get to do some sewing of my own tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm mid of making a coat at the moment.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It'll be spring by the time you finished it.
I don't know, it's got to be done. I'm doing a workshop on it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm nearly done on it. So it's my sample one. It just happens to be my size.
My next door neighbour sent me a message yesterday, and she's it's Chris next door. She's very, very proficient sewer. And she said, oh, I've made this thing and it doesn't look quite right. Would you pop round and check it for me? Like she's asking me, which I thought was very sweet. I'm going round today after work to sort out.
What she made?
I've worked in Hollywood. Oh, I've worked in Hollywood. Anyway. I didn't put any zips in Hollywood, mind you.
What she made?
Don't know.
Don't know yet.
It's from today's quilter. It's something from this month's Today's Quilter, so I'm not quite sure what it is.
Oh, so it's a quilting aspect then, yeah?
Yes, but she does dressmaking, bag making. She has fabulous machine embroidery and things like that. So are you going to sew all 4 of those on?
No.
But you would do in real life?
Yeah.
Otherwise it wouldn't work.
Must be watching paint dry, watching me hand sew.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Especially if the camera's up close with my...
What?
Nasty hands.
Oh. Oh, no, I can't say that.
What?
No, a friend of mine messaged me last night and said that she tuned into somewhere I used to work and the nails on the lady were really, really bad. Yeah.
Okay. So you carry on positioning those into place. Okay.
No, not a German presenter.
And then...
Sorry, go on.
Place one
black base is sold out. Sorry, I didn't give you any warning. Black base is sold out.
So we put the one inside the other, right sides facing.
Yeah.
Okay. Match up your side seams.
Yeah.
And then we're going to stitch all the way around the top.
Completely all the way around?
All the way around, because remember we've left that tiny little hole at the bottom.
Oh, in the bottom of the bottom of the lining, yeah, of course.
To pull it all through, so that will get ripped open a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm busy watching. I get worried when I don't chatter.
When it
gets quiet. I think it's quite nice to have a bit quiet now and then. Little Paul hates it. Reminds him of his home when he's sitting there all on his own in silence.
I like being quiet.
So do I. People don't believe it, but...
I appreciate peace and quiet.
Somebody said, do you need a special needle to sew through what? On the machine? So the holes, we've got a darning needle, to get through the thread through the holes, and the machine you can just use a normal machine.
Yeah.
Needle.
So, sorry, I do like plenty of pins.
Yeah. We don't need to sew it though, do we? Because we've got to get onto the handle of that one. So you literally stitch all the way around there, and then you pull it through
this base.
That way.
Hole.
Or watch your hand now with all those pins.
So yeah, it's going to need.
Do you want the quick unpick?
So, yeah, I just got a bit
overzealous with that hole, didn't you? They usually say, is it meant to be this big?
Yeah.
If you're leaving a hole on your lining to pull through, make it that big on your hand. So if you've got big fat sausage hands like me. I've got small hands that way, but very wide hands that way.
And then pull everything through.
Mind the pins.
Yeah. That's why my hands are all sort of gnarled. We
had a message from Lucy. Morning, Amanda and John. Been looking forward to this hour for all the tips on bags. Thank you so much, Amanda. Learn lots from your demos. This is a pic of my second bag. Oh, that's nice. That's that Tilda Botanica. The Tilda Botanica's gorgeous, isn't it? The what, Paul? The flowers aren't in the bag, are they? Aren't the flowers on the table behind the bag?
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
So once you get that, then you would then push
your lining in.
The lining in. And give it a little press, and then just stitch up the bottom lining.
Could your handles be in place? And
There we go.
There you go.
And that would be your bag. And I think, as I say, they're so effective. I think if you made them for a present, somebody would be really, really impressed.
Yeah. Make it a bit better than that. No offence, Amanda, but you know. That looks really cute, and as you say, you could have made it so it was half that width, and it would have really looked like a ladies who gin bag.
As long as it's just big enough to get your gin bottle in, not...
Little Paul needs one of those. Right, now, if you're watching on Monday, we did a bag, I'll just go and get it. We did a bag on Monday, and Amanda said, if you're going to do this, it's a really easy pattern. It's a really easy pattern, but if you're a beginner, do the one on the bottom two, because the straps are just straight straps on the bottom, you see? And then the two at the top have like a circular handle. So we got as far as putting the bag together and didn't get the handle. So we said if we had time today, which we've got about 8 minutes, we could just show you how to do that handle on the bag. So this was the one that Amanda made. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So we didn't get to putting the base on.
No.
So the lining's in, stitched around those side pocket pieces, flipped it over, and then just pinned in place those circular pieces.
Yeah.
Your back handle pieces, you'll interface one section.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got markings on. So I've turned one because they're a little bit fiddly to turn. And this is what I mean. It's just like, they're just that bit.
Yes.
So on the inside, you stitch from a circle point
on the pattern
that's indicated all the way around.
Right.
And then trim quite narrowly down, just so you've got a nice turn in. You can even clip into it if you wanted to. And then on the side outer pieces, you're then stitching from the top down to another circle indicated area.
Yeah.
And on the non-interfaced piece, just baste a line on your 5/8 for your seam allowance.
Right.
Okay, and then you can press that under.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay. Once you've done that, it's then a case of pulling through the handles. Ooh.
Derek the Dobber.
Derek the Dobber. I've never used Derek.
Just a knitting needle from a charity shop. Is that any good? No, no.
It probably would be.
Would be if you're used to it. If I told you I was going to foist him upon you.
Present me with Derek. Okay. So it's pulling those through.
Yeah. No, that one wouldn't work, Paul. Okay.
What, the loop turner?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit flimsy for these. So again, I think I would sort of recommend keep the handles in sort of the canvas. I don't know whether I would particularly do them in the PU.
Right, oh yes, yeah.
They could be, you know, really quite tricky to pull through.
Yeah.
And then you top stitch around the edge of them as well. So again, you know, you're going to need that roller foot or a Teflon foot to go through if you're going to use them in the PU.
Yeah. Nearly there. You're all right there?
Yeah. Just aware that we've only got 8 minutes.
No,
well, 5 minutes now. Okay.
You're going to push it through the end of it, just through now.
You will go through.
Brute force now.
He's going. There we go. A last little piece.
No, I didn't want it, Paul.
Okay, so give them a press. So I'm not going to do that right now. Through there. And then find your centre point.
Yeah.
And then we're going to attach these through. And this is where, as I say, I think if you're a real beginner, this is where
it's going to be tricky isn't it? Yeah.
to do. Let's just find the centre point. Through there. Because of that curved edge, you're literally pulling it back on itself.
Exactly. And also, it doesn't help that it's PU either, does it? It's, you know, kind of because you've got the bulk behind there,
of it. Now, I think even on that one, even where the markers are, where it says to actually sew it up to, I think I did end up undoing, seam rippering it open a little bit. Okay. Because it was just
because obviously you stitched to here, haven't you? And that needs to meet your bag exactly. And if it doesn't, you're going to need to unpick a little bit of the handle.
So, it's just leave a little bit extra. So, as I say, it's just this bending it back on itself with this curve.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you'd stitch all the way around. Okay. If you want me to stitch that on, I can.
No. It's just explain what we're doing. Yeah.
So you'd then have that. So you'd stitch all that on.
So you've stitched it there along the seam line around there.
Yeah, all through that piece there. Again, give it a bit of a trim just to relax it down that little bit.
And then bring it up like that.
Then
that's it.
Goes over where you've got that basting line. I'm trying to. Okay, that will be turned under, and you then have to hand slip stitch.
So now you're hand stitching a canvas to a PU on this one. Does the PU is happy to do that?
Yeah, it was fine. It was absolutely fine.
Because a lot of these pleathers, if you try hand stitch, it kind of pulls, doesn't it? The stitch and
it's
pulls
just
it out.
literally a slip stitch, but the reinforcement. If we look at this one. Okay, so I just sort of slip stitched it through. Okay, but then the actual, when I've stitched to top stitch it through.
You then top stitched it as well.
All the way through, which will make it that little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then when you then come to join the handles at the top, okay, make sure that they're not twisted. Put them together, and that's why you've left that inner area.
Oh, right.
Match up the seam. Again, you know, when I've always sort of said, always just baste across that and make sure that it matches up nicely. So then stitch across that section.
Yeah.
And then...
So then you'll turn it through and it'll be stitched right.
That's right. Across. And then you'll be able to turn it in, that seam allowance, together. And then top stitch all the way around, okay? So as I say, it's not difficult, it's just tricky. And I think if you're a beginner, it might just sort of blow you a little bit.
Brilliant. When are you in next?
22nd, I think it is.
We shall see you on the 22nd. Thank you so much. She puts up with a lot from us, does Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Right, have a lovely weekend off. Right, leaves first. I love this fabric. In this bundle, you get 1 metre of the leaves fabric. You get 1 metre of the fuchsia. And you get the thread. £20 on the dot. £20 on the nose, right? Then the blue one that Amanda had already made in this first bag. This is lovely, this fabric. This is Guru fabric in the blue. 1 metre, you get 1 metre of that. You get 1 metre of the blue Spectrum Solid. And you get the thread. £23.99. Then we've got the Guru in red, which is rather gorgeous. The thing is, you don't need to make the bag with it. You could just buy this as your stash fabric. So you get 1 metre of this, 1 metre of the pink, and the thread. £23.99. Okay. And then I've got the one that Amanda was making, which is like the Vienna orange and then this beautiful floral print. Oh, Vienna. So yeah, 1 metre of that fabric, you get 1 metre of the Vienna orange, and you get the thread. £21.99. Now, we've also got bundles from Monday's bag. Right, very quickly, we've got the silver PU one. You get the lavender spot, the silver PU, and the mercury, and the thread, 1 metre of each, £28.49, right? We've got the beige, which is almost sold out. You get 1 metre of the beige PU, 1 metre of the latte cotton, and 1 metre of the beige cotton canvas. £27, and the thread, £27.99. You get the olive spot here. You get, Paul loves this one. You've got 1 metre of the olive spot. You've got 1 metre of the ecru spectrum and 1 metre of the ecru cotton canvas. £23.49. And last but not least, we've got the elephant grey with the fuchsia and the thread. £27.99. Right, don't go anywhere. I'm coming up in the next hour on my own, right? I'm going to start with this book, which I absolutely adore, and I insist that you watch.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. A new year brings lots more new treats on Sewing Quarter. We can't wait to reveal what we have in store for 2018 with so many exciting guests and projects, and with wonderful new fabrics that we'll have on our shows. You can look forward to a fantastic year of inspiration. We love working with our sister sewing and quilting magazines, transforming the stunning designs into kits and demonstrating techniques for you to learn. We'll have more adorable softies from designers including Jo Carter, Mandy Shaw and Lucy Brennan, and dressmaking stars of the Great British Sewing Bee. We're also thrilled to welcome Tula Pink into the Sewing Quarter family in 2018 with her iconic fabrics from America. You'll love the new choice of vibrant colours and bold prints. We can't wait to share the new year with you, filled with fabric and sewing goodies. So tune in daily from 8 AM to 12 noon on Freeview 78 and shop online at sewingquarter.com. Don't forget, shopping with us is easy and simple. You can just contact us at 0800 112 4433 and speak to our UK-based call centre to place an order, or shop online with us at www.sewingquarter.com. Fly up, up and away with Lucy Brennan on Tuesday as she sets off to the sky with this hot air balloon lap quilt. On Tuesday the 16th of January, Lucy will be sharing this delightful pattern designed by Sarah Ashford as first seen in issue 56 of Love Patchwork and Quilting. This perfectly pretty quilt brings the magic of flight to anyone who sees it. Bob away in the grey basket, flying high with the help of brilliant balloons created using simple solids of pastel pinks and vivid yellows, blues and greens, a real spectrum of colour on a crisp white background. So join us on Tuesday the 16th of January at 8 AM to see this simple and stylish hot air balloon design come to life. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 p.m. What's this? What's this? Right, this is for new buyers only. Oh, and it's only if you buy on the web, not if you dial in. Yeah, look, web orders only. Oh, it's down there. No, bring it back to me, please. Web orders only, right? So, now, if you order for your first order on the web, no, it's your first order, you can only order on the web. If it's over £25, you have to use a code that says freebie, F-R-E-E-B-I-E. Now, not live products, only things from the web shop. So not things from underneath me on the front page. Can I just reiterate that? Not things from here that you see down there. It has to be things from the web shop. So if you've seen anything you like today, oh, is it only for today? Do we know when it is? It's been the last 2 days. Oh, it's been extended, but just for today. Okay, right, okay, it's until stocks last, Basically, so if you go into the shop, right, and you think, oh, I'll have that creative grids ruler, I'll have this, I'll have that. If you spend £25 as your first ever purchase with us, you get this, and you get this thread and cutting mat, worth £22.98. So you spend £25, you get £22.98 worth of free gifts. But what you need to do is you need to put the freebie, you need to put the code freebie in there. Oh, I go there, if you go to the website, there's everything you buy in the shop. What's the, okay. Now go back to the front page, because there was a green thing there. There it is there. You see, new customers, question mark, get a free rotary, oh, and a rotary cutter. That's what we just said, didn't you? Right, I'm confused now. Right, it says you get a free rotary cutter as well there. So where's that on here? Yeah. But it doesn't, can I just say, it's for all new buyers, right? But you get that, and you get a rotary cutter. I love it when they throw things at you and you don't know they're coming. And I'm not going to get angry because I've got this fabulous book. No, before I go any further, I've got to talk to you about the block. We've got a competition. It's going to be fabulous. Don't worry, I'm not going to get angry with them till I get out there. Then I'll shout at somebody because nobody told me anything about it. Can somebody just come back and confirm that for me? Because I need to get that right so I say the right thing. Thank you. So you do get, if you're a new buyer, you spend £25 or over on the website for your first purchase, you get a free cutting mat, a free thread, and a free rotary cutter. Right. Right, now, we've got a competition for our birthday. What we want you to do is design and make a block. It needs to be 12 inches finished, but we don't need to finish it, so make it 12.5 inches, so it's got the seam allowance on, so when we sew it together with all the other blocks, it makes a 12-inch finished block. Don't quilt it, don't finish it, don't put any backing in or anything like that, just send us the top layer, as it were. You can embroider, you can patchwork, you can applique, you can be anything you want it to be. We've had loads already, they're fabulous. The top 3 or 4 will get prizes, a panel of judges who are going to choose the top few. It will be shown on our birthday, but the thing is you have to have it in by the 20th of this month, because it's our birthday on the 31st. That's only 8 days. If you go for terms and conditions on the website, front page, right down at the bottom, it'll tell you where to send them to. Lots have arrived already. I'll say you won't get it back because it will be put in a quilt. And that's it really, isn't it? That's it. Don't need to tell you anything else. Won't get it back. 12.5 inches. Prizes. In by the 20th. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right. I love this book. I mean, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, I think, for my kind of classes. I should have had this as a premiere and then done a class around it, shouldn't I, really? But here we go. So many dresses, so little time. £19.99. Oh, it's by Tanya Whelan. Oh, I didn't realise it was by Tanya Whelan. I thought she'd just done the forward. You know, Tanya Whelan designed all those beautiful, when we first opened, we had those lovely yellow bloom fabrics and teal bloom fabrics and everything. Anyway, first of all, it's brilliant because it's done on a ring binder thing. So you can open the book completely flat, which I love. I hate getting a new book and breaking the spine for the first time, you know, when you open it. This is fantastic. This is just brilliant, right? I'm going to take my time showing you through this because it's such a lovely book. So how to use this book. Part 1, sewing essentials, right? So if we just have a look on here, we've got tools and supplies that you need. It's all to do with dressmaking, this one. Okay, let's just carry on through here, and I'll get to all that in a minute. Evening dresses, all the different casual dresses, all different features and everything like that, all preparing the fabrics for sewing. So all of this bit here, dressmaking basics. Now, this is what we take for granted. I go, oh, do a zigzag stitch. If you're new to it, you might not know what a zigzag stitch is. Might not know what the hems are. Circle skirt, right, basic block. Tracing the facings for a standard bodice. So you've got all of these instructions to start with. It's absolutely, now this is what I do when I do my shows. I talk about moving darts, assembling bodices and things like that. This is lovely. So all of this, we're on page 31 and it's still all about techniques, underlining, putting a zip in, interfacing. There you go, there's all the zip features, how to put a zip in, attaching the skirt to a bodice, doing boning, everything you need to know about dressmaking. You couldn't really go. Anyone else? Really, really lovely. Finishing seam allowances, understitching, because we often say, oh, we'll understitch that seam. Don't always say what it is, do we? Do you know what I mean? It's got so many different techniques. Then, this is how to customizing your dress form. So this is, right, if you get one of these, right, I'll just take this off a sec. So if you buy a mannequin, right? You buy a mannequin and you think that's a perfect size 12, right? That's a perfect size 12. Who is a perfect size? None of us, right? None of us, right? So what you can do is the book shows you, so if you've got a bigger bust, it shows you how to pad the bust, right? If you've got bigger hips, it shows you how to pad the hips. If you've got a thicker waist, if you're slightly apple-shaped, it shows you how to pad up the mannequin and then put either a t-shirt or what you can do is you get your wadding, you build it all up on the mannequin, and then you put a tight-fitting t-shirt, or you can make, from a lycra or anything, you can make a vest to go over the top of it. I'll just move that out of the way now. So basically, you can make that mannequin to exactly your shape. So you can fit, because it's very difficult to fit something on yourself, isn't it? But if you know your mannequin is exactly your shape, you can customize the mannequin to be your size. We're only on page 32. I've got loads to go. It's just such a brilliant book, I can't tell you. Right, okay. These are all dress sizes. Let's move on. Basic bodices. Advice for beginners. It's really, really good, this book. They thought about everything. Right. Bodices. The basic bodice. This is where a bodice that will, with darts in it that will just fit your basic shape, which you can adapt to so many different projects. You see, then we've got the one shoulder variation of the basic bodice. You see how to drape. You see, this is how you can drape on the stand to make sure it fits. The simple yoke variation. Now, yoke, if you don't know what a yoke is, this is a yoke where you have a flat, oh, hang on, I'll lift that up for you there. Where you have a flat piece of the fabric that you then attach your main bodice to. So that one, they've got lace going on to taffeta. That one, they've just got two different varieties of fabric there. Also a yoke, oh, I haven't got them on this shirt, but sometimes you can use a yoke on a shirt, and then what you do is this bit fits beautifully, and then you add pleats into the back of the yoke, which gives you more fullness on the back of the shirt and everything. So that's brilliant. All about, now this is fantastic, because when you have a dart on a garment, right, the dart is supposed to run along here to your nipple point, your point to point, right? How many times we're all different, aren't we? The dart on a pattern won't go exactly there. It shows you how to move the dart so it does land at exactly the right place. So it goes to exactly the right place on you. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's all about stitching darts. I think now Empire waistline, that's a higher waistline, because if you're apple-shaped and you don't want a line going right the way through your middle, which foreshortens you, curved darts here, shifting darts to the centre front. It's all about, this is all that I do when I do my pattern manipulation. This book is brilliant. Dividing a dart between the waist and the armhole. Dividing a dart 3 ways. I would rather do a seam than divide a dart 3 ways, but there you go. Dividing a dart into 2 at the neckline, that's always very flattering. Do you know what I mean? This is just fantastic. It's we're already, right, we've got the strapless bodice there. Strapless bodice. It's got so many. Now, these are obviously for youngsters, but then look at that one. That could be for any age, couldn't it? The halter neck bodice. Now, the only thing you have to be careful with the halter neck bodice is if you have got a heavy bosom, you do need your halter neck straps to be wider. Not just for support, but for proportion as well. Because there's nothing worse than these straps being too narrow if you've got a larger bust. Okay, then we've got, oh, you see what I mean? The gathered dart, all the variations. There's so many dresses here. Studio 54, how fantastic's that? Lovely. But then look how you can adapt that gorgeous evening gown into a lovely day dress, lovely summer day. Imagine that in a floral print. Beautiful, isn't it? Got a quick message. Hi, John. What size do the patterns in the book go up to? Teresa, I don't think you get patterns. I think what it is you draw it. Oh, hang on. There's patterns in the back, yeah. Oh. Hang on, let me see if that one's already... Neither of them are open. I'll have to open one of them. Here you go. No, these are the patterns. Right, here we go. It should say on the pattern, shouldn't it, what size they've got to. Nice quality paper. Where's the key? Oh. These are templates for necklines on that one there. I don't know what size they got to. Hang on, let's have a look. Here we go, here we go. 10 to 16, it's saying on here. Is that right? What we'll do is I'll get, you see, oh no, actually it says 10 to 16, then 18 to 24. What I'll do is I'll get Chris to go and check with, because it might be American sizes. It might be, I'll check, I'll get Chris. Is Chris there? Is he? I'll find out for you, Teresa. Don't you worry. I'll get Chris to, hang on. Can you ask Wendy what sizes they go up to, the patterns go up to? I can't find it. And if they're UK or American. Thank you. Let's carry on, because there's gorgeous dresses in here. Look at this one, the cowl neck bodice. That's beautiful. These are all still bodices, right, to dresses that we talked about. We haven't talked about the skirt yet. These are all the mock wrap bodice. Very, very flattering. What's the name? Van Fostenberger. My brain's not working today. Principal bodice. You see, these are all still bodices here that we're talking about. Then we go on to necklines and collars. This is where you need the templates that were in those patterns for the high V-neck, the scoop neck, the deep V-neck, the sweetheart variation. You see what I mean? Look at that with a lovely little collar on there as well. Mandarin collar. That's cute, isn't it? The thing is, you can use all of these. You don't have to make it into a little young dress like that. You can use it for, look at that. That's gorgeous. How many times would you wear that? How brilliant is that? Like a shirtwaist to that one, isn't it? Carrying on. Peter Pan collar. Very simple Peter Pan collar there. There you go. Really nice. Now, that's the same as the collar that was on the, cloth kits dress we had earlier. Then we move on to sleeves. Now, sleeves are the bane of my life. I hated doing sleeves. Look at all these different sleeves. All these fantastic little short sleeves there. We've got the long sleeve, the 3/4 length sleeve, all with little hints. Remember, the 2 notches are always on the back. The 1 notch is always on the front. Cap sleeve. Oh, bell sleeves. They're very gorgeous. If you just want a lovely chiffon or lightweight sleeve there, that would be stunning. Then, of course, the skirts. So what you can do is you can match a bodice with a different sleeve and a different skirt. So this, we've got the bias cut skirt. Not very forgiving, a bias cut skirt, is it? But, you know, get your Spanx on, girls, and you'll be fine. 6-pack panel skirt. That's beautiful with the lovely little fluted hem there. See, it just tells you exactly what to do with all different shapes. Oh, that one's nice. We missed that one out. What's that one? The dirndl. It's a posh dirndl, that one. Okay, the pleated skirt. Now, very important, you get your knife pleats going. Oh, they box pleats, they're box pleats. Get your box pleats going the right way. If you do knife pleats, see, they're box pleats. So it's giving you a flat tummy, but then gives you the fullness of the skirt at the bottom. That's lovely, isn't it? So, oh, look, the box pleated variation, that's the wider box pleat with the big gaps in between. So it gives you an even fuller hem length, but it still gives you that lovely, because if that was gathered, it would all stick out, wouldn't it? Like a maternity dress. With the pleats, it's just lovely and flat. The straight skirt. There's so many things you can do. So many things you can do on here. 12-panel skirt. It's just fantastic. There we go, the A-line. And then look at all these different techniques. Circular skirt, we all need the perfect circular, and look how easy it is to do a circular skirt pattern. Just fantastic. Everything you need in the book. Then fittings and alterations. This is where you either need a friend or you can do it on the mannequin, because you can just move. Look, you see, you move that's your point-to-point message there. Size 16, it goes up to UK sizes. Gorgeous, aren't they? Really, really lovely. Right, okay, that's a bit misleading here, right? It says more than 200 dressed in one book. If you were to take bodice A, put it with skirt C and sleeves B, that's one, but then you can move. But basically, you could create 200 different shapes if you wanted to, using all the different patterns that are in here. I'm just checking whether she writes anyway. I better get on now because I've got other things to show you in this, but I just wanted you to see this book because I absolutely love it. Let me look up patterns. I know I'm being a bit self-indulgent, but I want you to get exactly what you know you're getting exactly. Patterns, sizes, choosing a size, how to take your measurements, page 40. There you go. There you go, it is American sizes, look here. It goes from a 1 to a 12 in America, which is, that's a 16. Well, here you go. Yeah, 16, so. The largest it goes to is a 50.5-inch bust, a 42.5-inch waist, and a 52.5-inch hip. 12 American, 16 UK, isn't it? There you go. I knew we'd find out. You see, if you just ask, I'll find out for you. I love that book. I love that book. Also, the thing about those patterns is, oh, thank you. They're holding page 40 up for me now. The other thing about those patterns is a lot of them can be adapted to larger sizes. Because you're doing just the bodice, or you're doing just the skirt, or you're doing just the sleeves, you could adapt them to a bigger size. Fantastic. Right, I'm going over to set 2 now, to fabrics, am I? Please check out your baskets. Oh. Right, I'm just doing a recap now of the fabrics had earlier. These were very, very popular, dressmaking. Right, they call this lightweight denim. It's not lightweight denim at all. It's like a poplin, like a really lovely poplin, between a lawn and a poplin. Make a lovely blouse, really, really gorgeous blouse weight fabric, this one. They call it light blue wash denim. It's 4 ounces. It's a 4-ounce fabric, this one. £3.99 for half metre. That's fantastic value. And also, it looks wider. That looks like a 60-inch. Well, it wasn't quite 60 inches, was it, this one? I'll just get my tape measure. Hang on, we can have a look. It's not quite 60. I'd say it was 56 inches wide, that one. 56 inches wide. It's lovely, really gorgeous feel to it. So imagine a blouse made out of that, and then some little capri pants or some shorts, or a lovely denim skirt made out of this. Now, it's 100% cotton denim, 8 ounces. 8 ounces. That feels like it's got a bit of stretch in it, but apparently it hasn't. but it's very forgiving, this one. Dark blue, this is dark blue. You see, they're saying that those are the set. This is 4 ounce, this is 8 ounce. £4.99 for half a metre. £4.99 for half a metre. It's lovely, isn't it? How gorgeous do they look together? Hang on, let me just show you, right? I'm thinking Marilyn Monroe. I'm thinking one of those blouses that ties there. Do you know what I mean? And nice little jeans to go with it, nice little trousers, or little cigarette pants to go with it. Nice. So this one is that's the £4.99 one that I'm talking about now. That's £3.99. That's the light blue wash denim. Okay. Then remember the tea dress I showed you earlier? I love this fabric. Oh, you know what? This is the heavy. This is nice to make a shirt out of. This is nice shirt weight fabric, not flimsy blouse, but a nice shirt weight, like a classic blouse, or a lovely duster dress would be nice in that. That one's swans. That's not grey. Do you want grey? There's grey. There's grey. There's grey. That's the one with grey. Oh, hang on. £3.99 for half a metre. That's the grey one there. It's a lovely dove grey, isn't it? Then I've got the mint one, which is the one I was showing you first of all. Okay, that's the mint one. It's lovely. Lovely, warm. Now, on your telly, that's not looking as warm as it does in real life. That's a lovely, lovely, warm, soft peppermint colour, that one. £3.99. Don't have peppermint if you've got acid reflux, it makes it worse. Right, I love this. Now, on Sunday, I think it's Sunday, I've got this in a bundle I've put it together with fabrics, you know, half a metre of this and half a metre of some other fabrics. Love, love, love this. What's the matter? Yeah. But we didn't have it. No, this isn't Ponte Roma. Oh, I'm confused. Paul's so confused me today. £3.99 for half a metre. I'm ever so sorry, everybody. I'm being rubbish today. I'll be better tomorrow, I promise. Right, floral. Pink and grey floral. This is art gallery fabric. £7.99 for half a metre. Okay, moving on. Green flowers now. Gorgeous. I love the colour of this. Really, really lovely. £7.99 for half a metre. It's Premier cotton, this. Premier cotton. It is lovely. Let me just show it in a full... That's obviously a metre that I'm showing you there. But it's really, really gorgeous, isn't it? £7.99. And then the last one of this range. Oh, no, I've got something else to show you as well. This one here is gorgeous. I think they call it lovebirds, but they're not lovebirds at all. They're sparrows, aren't they? They're just sparrows. Well, what do you think they are? What do you think they are? Have a look at that, right? Only because, there you go. Come here, I'm all untucked and messy today, aren't I? There you go, £7.99. £7.99 for half a metre. Very popular. Check out your baskets now. Remember earlier I said, oh, we've had a bit of an issue with the fabric this morning, the Ponte Romas and everything. What happened was, Amanda got sent this fabric, which I absolutely adore, to make a stretch dress. It's not stretch at all. There was a mistake in the, with the delivery. So what happened, I love this fabric. Now, we didn't even show this in the first hour, so I don't know how 9 of you put it in your baskets. Isn't it lovely? Now, it's not Ponte Roma. It's not stretch. But it's only £3.99 for half a metre. Let me just come out between the tables. Look at this, right? Imagine what this is going to look like. Look, for a summer skirt... Where am I looking? In your own time? Look, for a summer skirt, wouldn't that be just... Do you know what? You can make a lovely maxi dress out of that for the summer. It's a really lovely, lightweight cotton. And look at it, isn't it beautiful? That is just stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I love that. Now, I haven't seen that before. Someone else had that already. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Gorgeous for the summer. And we've got to start thinking about the summertime now, haven't we? You know what I mean? Right. I'll keep that one out because I love that one. Then the Ponte Roma stretch. Now, oh, where's the spotty ones? Did we? I thought, okay. Okay, black. I'm so confused. It's all right. Black, Ponte Roma, very, very popular. Nothing. Now, oh, there was one dress on the wall, the drape dress on the wall, made out of the black, $3.99 for half a metre. Okay. Then we've got the navy, which has proved very, very, very popular. What are you doing, photocopying my book? This is navy. Oh, okay. I've got, yeah. I'm really going to lose it today. I've got to go to a meeting later, and I'm in a bad mood now. So I'm going to be in a really bad mood when I get to this meeting. I might not go. I might go home. Purple. Purple. Now, if you've got this in your basket, you do need to check out. You do need to check out. Right now, 18 of you got that in your basket. We don't know how much. I don't know how much you're putting in your basket. So if you all buy a metre, it'll sell out. That's what Paul's telling me. Teal. Same scenario with the teal. These colours are always popular. Always popular. I've got the spotty ones for you now as well. That's the teal. $3.99. Whew, lots of people have been in for that one. Lots of you have been in for that one. Then the dress that we made, Amanda made, this, they call it black spot. They call it black spot. It's not black spot. It's black Ponte Roma with a white spot. $3.99 for half a metre. Lovely. Okay, now I've also got the ivory. Now this is, they say it's got a blue spot on it, but it's so dark. They call it dark navy, but it's, you remember Quink Ink, which was like blacky blue? That's this, Quink, it was called. It's like a blacky blue. We matched it with the, we teamed it earlier on the dress that Amanda made with the black one with the white spot. You couldn't tell the difference. Then we've got the white Ponte Roma with a black stripe, with a navy stripe. I'm not going to waft it because it'll hurt all your eyes. $3.99 for half a metre. Okay, then we've got the black one with the ivory stripe. I know it's boring, isn't it? But you know, they're flying out, these. With the white stripe. Now, also remember, the stripes go across the fabric on this. The stripes go across the fabric, just so you know. Look how wide it is. Is that making your telly go funny? Right, then I've got the dog tooth, or hound's tooth. No, this is dog tooth, isn't it, this one? This is nice. This reminds me of Jaeger fabrics. It's busy, isn't it? But coming close. Do you know what this would be nice in? Is if you know the jacket and the trousers I showed earlier. That'd be lovely in that, wouldn't it? $3.99. Then I've got the navy with the white stripe, or the ivory stripe. It's the last fabric. I do. Okay. Right, I do just want to recap this fabric. You didn't see it earlier. It's not Ponte Roma, it's a cotton, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. My mum would have liked this as well. I don't think I'd have a shirt in it, because it's not got enough colours in for me, has it? $3.99. Could colour them in if you wanted to. $3.99. White flowers on navy background. That definitely is a navy. That definitely is a navy. And it's £3.99 for half a metre. Okay? Now, I've got to tell you something. The book, apparently, I'm being told now, goes up to a size 20, UK size 24. They're saying this book goes up to a size 24. Right, I'll come back to it later. I'll come back to it later because I think it is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant book. I've got lots of other things to show you. Let me show you the Birder book now while we're talking books. Now, I couldn't see my glasses then for a minute. I'm just going to check what size this goes up to. Getting started using patterns 29. Here we go. Now, this book, what they've done, right, this one goes up to US size 14. So that's a size 18 in the UK or size 46 in Germany. But that means the bust is, the what, sorry? Yeah, I'm just reading this out first. Bust is 40, oh. That doesn't sound big enough. The bust is 41, the waist is 34, and the hip is 43.5. That's not an 18. That's not an 18. Right, I will just double check. I'm ever so sorry about this, everybody. I'll check as we go through. I've got to tell you first of all about the Overlocker because you need to check out your baskets. I'm just being told now. For today, we've got a special deal on for the Overlocker. And if you buy the Overlocker, which is the 664, plus the 4 threads, the 4 overlocking threads, would normally be £300.96. Today, we're offering it to you for £290.96, £10 off. £10 off. Now, when we finished the hour, it was in the 8 o'clock hour, when we finished the 8 o'clock hour, a third of the stock had been checked out and lots more were in baskets. I just want to warn you that you need to be careful. You need to check out. If you know you definitely want it, then please check out as soon as you can. Only because I don't want you to miss out. I do not want you to miss out. Right, okay, there are 5 master patterns in here. Let's get the patterns out. Do you know when you have a day and you just think, I'll be glad when today's over? I'm having one of those days today. Right, so it says it goes up to a size 46, right, which is German 46. Well, or European, not just German. So that is height, bust 41, waist 34, hip 43.5. And that's it, really. So, well, no, you don't need all the others because you don't need neck width and single leg length and things like that. Right, okay. The idea around this book is they gave young designers like a free-for-all, So what they did was they said they gave them, to start with, a basic A-line skirt. Let's see where we're starting. They gave them all, this is all about pattern manipulation, things like that. Right, here we go. So the skirt, right? So what they did was they gave all these different young ladies, I don't know if there's any gentlemen in here, but all the young ladies, the basic A-line skirt and asked them to customize it. So what they've done is you have got all the different, that's the skirt they gave them to start with, and then they've got all of these designers, like Miho did the kind of rah-rah skirt with it and shows you how to make the pattern to cut it. Then, and all about Miho there. Then we've got Erin, and they're all from different parts of the world. There's some in China, some in America. This is what Erin did with hers, and then there's Erin's patterns about how to put in the pockets and everything. So this is the pattern piece for our skirt on page 70. Miho's, which is on page 74, they're her pattern pieces. They're Erin's pattern pieces there, page 78. And then these are all the other variations from one pattern. So one pattern, endless variations. So we have one from New Zealand, two from America, one from Australia, one from Japan, one from Canada, one from Slovenia, one from Germany, and another one from America. So that's what all the girls did. But then they did the same with the blouse. So they were given a basic blouse, and then asked to customize and create their own blouse from that one base blouse. So there's Yarna's. It's nice, that one, isn't it? There is Novita. I like that one. I tell you like that, producer Hannah would like that one, wouldn't she? And then there'll be all the pages here of all the different designers, what they all did with the basic blouse. One pattern, myriad of looks. Carrying on with dresses. That was the dress that they started off with. Sandra, the 1 to 12 sizes in time do not relate to you, say, oh, okay, thank you. Right, so Sandra says, the sizes in the book, in Tanya's book, do not relate to UK sizes, but to her own sizing. So the largest size is a UK 22. So that's, thank you for that though. Sandra, thank you for that. Right, okay. So we move on like this. Cases variation. And then we'll see all the different dresses here. There you go. There's Melissa's, sorry. And then there should be a page of them coming up any minute now. There we go. One pattern, many styles. You see, so from one pattern, they've created all these different dresses and blouses and skirts. And then you've got all the cutting diagrams. That's the jacket, the bag. They've all customized a bag there. They've also, oh, there's a gentleman. There's a gentleman there in the bag section. And then I think that's it, isn't it? Was there a hat? There you go. There are all the different bags, all made from one pattern. £19.99. I just need to go back very quickly to this book because it's proven very, very popular. Just so you know, it goes up to a UK size 22. UK size 22. There's no. Can you tell me if there's a pattern for the teal jacket behind the other table, please? Teal jacket. Oh no, that's not a jacket, my love. That's the same as this. That's the same as this. It's not. There's the dress, which is the same as the teal dress hanging up there. I'll just get it for you. Hang on a sec. Don't worry, I'm not coming all the way over there. Did you mean this one? It's a dress. It's like a slouch dress with pockets in. Right? But then it has this beautiful 3-hour, it's called the 3-hour cardigan. It's like a lovely slouch cardi. That comes in the other Sewing Bee book. That's in the other Sewing Bee book, the Claire Louise Sewing Bee book. That's in there. So Linda, if that's the one you mean, that's a little dress there. I'll just put that back. Thank you for getting in touch, keeping me company. I think I'm losing my mind, or the will to live at this end at the moment. Right, this book, I love this book. Please, 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 if you've got any basket, please check out. It goes up to a UK size 22, Teresa. I'm only saying Teresa because Teresa did ask and caused me to get into a right flap about it because I couldn't decide. So all of these, it comes in different sections in the bodice, collars, sleeves, skirts. It's just got everything you need. Everything you need for any shape dress. And of course you can adapt them. They've only got little young models wearing them, but you could wear that. That could be a dress that any woman of any age could wear, isn't it? And if you wanted a slightly longer sleeve, then you can put in one of the different sleeves. It's brilliant. Right, okay, that's the patterns there. You've got what? I'm not surprised. Right. Oh, drop my pins, right? Drop my pins all over the table. So what I need is, I've only got this one little gadget today. It's not what you're supposed to use it for, but it works for that. It's like a magnetic pincushion, but in a bowl shape. You could keep all sorts of things in, but also it's magnetic on the bottom as well, look. So you can pick things up from the bottom. I don't know if it goes, will it go on that shape? Yeah, it can go on, it goes on the, I'll show you on here. You've got metal shelves in your workroom. Get 3 or 4 of them, they're only £4.95 each. You could keep your pins, your needles, your drawing pins, your paper clips. What? Swimming trunks? What are you trying to say? It's Christopher, you don't know Christopher yet. Christopher's our floor manager, one of our floor managers. Jay's not very well, by the way. I have to tell you about Jay in a minute. It fits to anything. It fits to anything, you know, because it's come off now. Magnetic. It's brilliant. £4.95. Now, what's good about this is, you know, when you saw it while Amanda was sewing earlier, and she was taking the pins out of her project, and then having to find the pin cushion. But what you can do if you have this near your sewing machine, not too close to the magnet, not too close to the, you know, the computer bit, right? But you can just do that, and you can just aim your pins towards it. Look, and because it's magnetic, it just takes them. So you haven't got to be fussing around finding a pin cushion to pin them in. The only thing I will say is anything magnetic sometimes does make the pin's magnetic, and sometimes will attract themselves to your scissors. So you just have to be a bit careful there. They don't attract themselves to your scissors. £4.95. Teresa, stay calm, Teresa says. You do a brilliant job every day, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. I just don't like it when things don't go to plan. And I hate being thrown things that I'm not ready for. That's all the problem is. I'm getting old, I think, Teresa. That's what it is. What do you mean, get it? Well, they'll miss me when I'm gone, won't they? You see, well, miss me when I'm gone. Oh. Okay, you can send complaint letters to Michael Ginger Director, also known as Pumpkin, because he wants to know when I'm going. What's your middle name? Oh, I've got a bone to pick with your girlfriend, actually, Ginger Mike. Just remind me. I went to see The Greatest Showman the other night in Stratford's cinema, where Mike's, I presume she's still the manageress there, isn't she? There was one boy behind the counter having to do the popcorn, the sweets, and the tickets, right? We didn't get in till after 6:30. It was 6:30 show, and we didn't even get into the cinema till 6:30. The queue was so long. I said, I know the manager of this place. I'll get this sorted. Anyway, calm. I'm all right, really. I just don't like, I like being best. I want to be Torvill and Dean, you know. Oh, mind you, did you see the ice dancing? I wasn't too, well, no. When I was younger, right, and Torvill and Dean did their dance routine, right, either they, Bolero or those ones, and I just thought they're brilliant. And I thought then, I want to be like Torvill and Dean. I don't want to be an ice dancer, but they do everything brilliantly. And I just, my main ambition in life to do whatever job I was doing, do it to the best of my possibility. No, I'm no good on ice. But anyway, I just want to, anyway, I didn't like the show very much. Wasn't impressed by the show. Next. Yeah, I'll just put that over there. Right, French curve. I'm shouting now, and I'll calm down now. Sorry. I know I've got a meeting coming up where I'm going to be shouting a lot. That's what I'm practicing. French curve, these are brilliant. Now, if you get that book, if you get the So Many Dresses, So Little Time book, this would be brilliant for when you're manipulating your darts, manipulating your waistlines. If you look on the back here, it gives you all the different ways you can use it. £9.99. Now, it's in imperial, it's in inches. $9.99. Lovely and flexible for you to use. You can make armholes, neck shaping, curved dart shaping, armhole. I've said armholes, haven't I? Necklines. If you want to just, you know, when you alter a hip line on a pattern, you don't want a straight line, do you? You want that lovely hip curve. Well, you just use that gentle curve on this ruler there to create your lovely hip line. Armholes, not shoulders, necklines. It's even got straight bits on it as well. £9.99. Right, now, haven't seen this for ages. Haven't seen this one for absolutely ages, right? I'll get it out. Because in this pack, you get Gutermann threads, you get a stitch counter, like ruler, and you get a very, very good, which I call bumblebee bottom, quick unpick. So that's the ruler that you get. Which you can do measuring, but you can also do stitch width and the amount of stitches and draw a buttonhole, no, not buttonhole, measure how many stitches you've done. You get all of these threads, you get 11 threads in there, all the good basic colours. I'd say they're all 100 metres if I'm just guessing, but I'll just have a look. All 100 metres. I wonder why it kept saying there were 11 bobbiners, but they're all different language, aren't they? There's 11 of them, and they're all 100 metres. And then, this is the best thing. You see this quick unpick here? So, this is your quick unpick here, right? So you unpick your stitches. Now, you know when you unpick stitches, there's always the little bits of thread left over that you can never get rid of. That's what the bumblebee bottom's for. So what you do, in fact, I think there's a drawing on the back. I'll show you, it's easier if I show you the drawing. No bumblebees were harmed in the making of this quick unpick. So there you go, unpick your stitches, then you get your bumblebee bottom and you rub it like that on the fabric and all the little bits of threads come out and your fabric is thread-free. So you get all of that for £19.99. So how much would you normally pay for a reel of thread, you see? Think about that. And then you get this seam ripper and, in fact, they call it a seam fix. And you get the ruler. All that for £19.99. Got a message, Sue. John, you sound like you're having a bad day, but we love you and appreciate your hard work. Oh, Sue, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not a hard day. It's just, I just don't like it when things don't go according to plan. Oh, it's still on. Can we do it in a little while? I'll just switch off so it's not... what else have I got in here? This is just back in stock, came back in stock the other day, £11 this is. £11 on the dot, yep. It's a tailor's ham. I haven't got the sleeve roll today, just the ham. Oh, I've only got 7 left. We've only just got it back in stock as well. What it is it's packed with sawdust if you're going to do shoulder seams or curved seams or darts, and you just want that bit of shaping. You don't want to just press them flat. You need to press over a curve. Then this is just brilliant. Princess seams, anything like that. Toy making and bag, well, not toy making so much, but bag making is very good. If you get that into the corner of your bag, like the lining, and pull it down and iron across it, then you get those lovely curves. You can sort all those, press all those lovely curves out. £11. £11. Now, I've just seen something that I haven't seen for a long time, like see-through zips. God, I haven't seen one of these for years. They're transparent zips. I've got 18, 20, and 25. Which one would you like to do first? 25. Oh, they're all £1.49, no matter what size they are. That's good. Let me just have a look. Can you cut these off? Oh, yes, they're a coil one as well, so you can chop them off if they're not quite the right size. Not very interesting to look at, but I haven't seen these for ages. I haven't seen them in that department store where I normally buy zips from. The hemline, transparent nylon dress zip. £1.49. So that one there is the 25 centimetre one, which is 10 inches. Then I've got the 8-incher, which is 20 centimetres. Well, they're all £1.49. They're all £1.49. Now, these haven't been on air since March. I've never seen them before. Not here, anyway. I haven't seen them here before. And then the last one is the 18 centimetre, which is the 7-incher. By hemline, transparent zip. You'd think they'd make the head of the zip transparent as well, wouldn't you? Anyway, £1.49. Okay, and you wanted to do, what was the other thing you said you wanted to do? These, the pelicans. Fiskars. These are brilliant because if you've got issues, what's the word I'm looking for? Dexterity issues, these are brilliant because they take away the stress of actually doing shears. What you do is you unlock them here. So they're always locked like this. So if you keep them in a drawer, they're always locked up. The end of the blades aren't sharp either, so they're very, very safe like that. You just click here, you unlock the scissors, and then the blades open. What is fantastic, because you know, with shears, a lot of the time, you have to lift them a lot to get the bottom blade. Well, you can cut with these, going along, keeping your fabric flat on thing. But in here, there's a spring mechanism. So the pressure you have to put on here is almost non-existent. And, I'll just lock that up, this is all soft. This is all soft grip around here. So you never, ever, ever have that awful, you know, sometimes if you're cutting lots and lots and lots out, sometimes you get that achy kind of crampy feeling. With these, it's just fantastic. And that spring takes all of the tension out of having to sort this out, having to, you know, when you're cutting, takes all the tension out of there. £22.99. They're 9.5 inches, 24 centimetres. Really lovely. So fantastic. We do little snips as well to match these. I haven't seen those for a while. Maybe we've sold out. £22.99. Oh yeah, the iron. Let me just. What I'll do is I'll move that because you can never iron on top of an iron board. Let me do that first. Then I can move it out the way and bring the ironing cover out. This is a fold away. If you haven't got a workroom, and you need to pack everything away, this is ideal because you can just fold it up and put away half the size. Now it says here, do not cut in this area. It doesn't mean, I'll show you on here, doesn't mean you can't cut across like that. You can cut across like that. What it's saying is don't cut along that line like that. This is double-sided. Oh, now it says it's double-sided. That's just, I've never seen a completely plain one before. So, it's 24 by 18 inches. You have to keep it out of direct sunlight and don't ever iron on it. That's why I want to do it first. And you cut in different positions to extend the life of the mat. Are you sure? And it's self-healing. It doesn't say anywhere on it, but apparently Paul's saying it is self-healing. Anyway, got the what are these called here? Angles. It's got angles. It's got centimetres. It's got inches, and it folds away. It does say now. It says there it's double-sided, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure you can. No, exactly. Does it mean double-sided as like that? Yeah, but if you got it open, you wouldn't. Don't cut on the other side. Don't cut on the other side. That's what I'm saying. No. Okay. I just have to get this out because the iron's still warm. I love this. I know you must be. If you watch me regularly, you'll be sick of me going on about this iron, but I love it. I've even ironed, not this one, obviously, look how creased, oh, look, I've all come untucked and everything. I've even ironed a shirt with this. It's brilliant because it's got enough weight behind it to do proper ironing as well. But little travel iron, they call it. They call it a mini steam iron. It's brilliant if you're doing, first of all, if you haven't got a room for an ironing board in your workroom. But secondly, if you're working like on a table like we do here, and you have your sewing here, and you have your iron there. It's just perfect to have on the table, isn't it? It's still very hot, so I have to be a bit careful here. It's got a rubber stopper here where you put your water in because it is a steam iron. You have your little how full it is guide. What's that called? My brain's not working today, is it? Then you've got a little button here for steam on, steam off, so you don't have to have it as a steam iron. You've got your temperature dial there. Hang on, I couldn't do it with that thing. Ooh. It moves around like that, like an old traditional iron. It's got the holes for the steam to come out of it. It's got a really fantastic handle like this. A lot of ladies are messaging saying if they've got dexterity problems, they can't hold a proper iron. But this is fantastic because you can just keep and use it to maneuver the iron around. It's got 1.5 meters wire. Nice long wire. So if you are working on your table and the plug's all the way over there, you've got lots and lots of room for it. And it's just brilliant. Whenever I bring you this, it always sells out. £39.99. That's what it looks like when it arrives at your house. Nice, isn't it, like this? £39.99. Right, I'll put that away. Well, I was looking for a thing. Somebody's had this one open. Who's had this packet open? Have a word. I wonder if Lucy's having a lovely birthday. I've sent her a lovely present. Hope it's arrived. Right. No more pain. Small, even stitches, increase speed. This is a lot of people can't use a thimble, right? I trained with a thimble. I can use a thimble, right? This is fantastic because what you do is you take it off. If you have a look, there's 8 of them on your pad. There were 8. Someone's obviously had one. So you take it off, right, and then you put it where you would wear your thimble, you see. Hang on, where's my thimble? Goes on that one. So as you're sewing, you see, you use that bit there to push your needle through. So you don't get, if you look at a lot of dressmakers' hands, they've got puncture marks all in all these fingers where they've pushed needles through, push needles through, push needles through. Whereas this now, you can have that on the end of your finger, and it's for the one for pushing the end of your needle through. If you're going through a lot, like I was saying earlier, when Amanda was stitching that PU by hand, or going through the fake leather holes and everything, that'd be ideal. And all it is, you just use that as the cushion to push the blunt end, obviously, of your needle through. But as we all know, the blunt end of needles are quite sharp anyway. And you literally just use that. You have to wait for a minute for it to secure first. Oh, now, apparently you can buy adhesive to reuse these ones. Allow a few minutes each time. No, what you have to do is you have to buy some reusable. So you'll be able to use that a few times. And then when the stickiness underneath stops, we don't sell it, but apparently it sells. You can buy more glue to put on the bottom. Discontinue if your skin becomes irritated. Well, I'm irritatable today, aren't I? The small reusable pad protects your needle pushing finger, attach to your finger and stitch for hours. Now, I can't guarantee you can stitch for hours, but anyway, let me put... I haven't got any. These aren't shears. These are, I'd say these were general purpose scissors, these. Have a look. I've not seen these before. It's got a little lock on it there. They've called them shears for some reason. Soft cut handled scissors. Oh, they call them scissors and shears. So they can't make their mind up, can they? $9.99. Never seen these before, apart from the fact, oh, what's that for? I've never seen that on a pair of scissors before. No. I wonder what that's for. Where's the packet? Have I got one in a packet? You see, the only thing I can think of, but you wouldn't go out nightclubbing. Oh, no, definitely wouldn't go out nightclubbing with scissors on your belt, would you? That's what I'm saying that for. Oh, look. If you know at home, oh, no, you haven't got... You won't have time. You won't have time to tell me what it is. What is that for, then? I suppose it's just for clipping... Easy storage, that says it's for. Because that's the lock there. Yeah. What would you attach that to, Christopher? He says, you if you're not careful, John Scott. Well, no, that's what I just said. But you wouldn't put a pair of scissors. I don't suppose you could. No, you wouldn't put a pair of scissors there. Anyway, I've got to do this book quick. Don't forget the Overlocker. If you've got the Overlocker in your bag, in your basket, check out. It's very important. I love this book. Do you know what? I might do one of my sewing shows from this book. So what you need to do is it comes in different sections. So you've got a bodice section. So what you can choose, loads of these in the baskets. Please check out. I'll just hold it up so you can get there. So you've got different styles of bodices. There's loads and loads of those, look. And then it's got different kinds of, they're still bodices, right? More bodices, more bodices, more bodices, more bodices. And then we go on to necklines and collars. And then, I love that one. And then, how many? Oh, we haven't done tomorrow's menu yet. Let's do tomorrow's menu then very quickly. Sorry, I didn't realise we ran out of time. Coming up with John Scott tomorrow, 8 o'clock, fabulous fabric bundles. 9 o'clock, Empire Line dress with Janice Anything Can Happen Hobbs. Oh, that'll be one good one to tune in for. 10 o'clock, red carpet fabrics. Ooh. And Shop Till You Drop with Janice Hobbs at 11 o'clock. I'm going to be fascinated what tomorrow's show's got involved for us. I promise I'll be in a better mood tomorrow. Yeah, when Hannah's back. She'll be here in a minute. She's coming to the meeting as well. We'll have to go and get a baked potato first because she can have that on Slimming World. Thanks ever so much for your company. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
A new year brings lots more new treats on Sewing Quarter. We can't wait to reveal what we have in store for 2018 with so many exciting guests and projects and with wonderful new fabrics that we'll have on our shows. You can look forward to a fantastic year of inspiration. We love working with our sister sewing and quilting magazines, transforming the stunning designs into kits and demonstrating techniques for you to learn. We'll have more adorable softies from designers including Jo Carter, Mandy Shaw and Lucy Brennan, and dressmaking stars of the Great British Sewing Bee. We're also thrilled to welcome Tulip Pink into the Sewing Quarter family in 2018. with her iconic fabrics from America. You'll love the new choice of vibrant colours and bold prints. We can't wait to share the new year with you, filled with fabric and sewing goodies. So tune in daily from 8 a.m. to 12 noon on Freeview 78 and shop online at sewingquarter.com.